Do you have something that you want to say? Oh no.
I think we already have our very first guest on the show today.
Co-host?
Asuri? Oh, that's Cat. I threw. Mordex? Oh, hey, buddy. Hi.
Mordex is a wolf. This thing is far from wolf.
It's dog days.
For those of you that don't know, this is a Chihuahua.
Oh, wait, who is this? Bro thinks he's Java invited me, and I just realized that's probably not somebody I wanted to join. I mean...
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Hello, everyone. As you guys know, today is simply the Brawlhalla tournament day for Fugaci. Here are your we are your hosts. I'm joined here with my boy Phil. Okay, minus that. There we go. Oh, I'm throwing.
Y'all don't see the behind the scenes, but this dude has a lot.
I'm throwing. That's what's going on. Yo, welcome everyone. So today we have a bracket that is gonna be bracketing, of course. But yeah. So as you guys know, it's your boy Azu here, and I'm joined here with my co-host Phil. Would you like to introduce yourself, Phil?
I'm Phil.
Perfect. All right. So the tournament was supposed to start. So we're kind of waiting till everybody pops in. Oh poop!
People look like they're playing.
Yo, I can't see room codes. I'm supposed to be able to see everyone's room codes.
Don't mind the dog in the background. It's
should see if you can make me an admin. Where's Valorox?
I don't know if these two are playing in the tournament, but it's very close matchup right now. I mean, you got Bluey going up against Blil.
B1U versus BLI.
Best one university against better luck.
Integrity, yes sir. That is exactly what we're looking for here in this tournament. Who is the better player? Who's the player who plays with more integrity? Is it the Tezca player who's definitely not getting boosted by boots and the overpoweredness of a new character? Or is it Ezio, who's also getting boosted by the character being OP with both of their sick kits and having sword for easy wrapped up stocks?
Yeah, I know what that means.
Yes sir.
I actually do play Brawlhalla. I'm just not good.
What do you mean? You're top 500.
Am I actually?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, like...
Well, I'm him, huh?
Dude.
Like, I just don't realize how good I am sometimes.
Yeah, he's way better than you guys think. Trust.
Player 2 wins.
Alright.
Or is this just like World Games?
What's my star.gg? I don't know.
That helps.
It does help, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I'm not logged in. Yo, ain't that crazy?
Alright, guys, if you want to blow up his email account, it is the...
I already scuffed the password.
I looked at his password. It's for the win 25,869.
Okay, it's one of two numbers at the end. I don't know which one it is.
Oh my guys, I'm not even joking. His password might be 30 characters long. Like, dude is never getting hacked. And he still has to verify that he's not a robot.
Do I remember it? That's the real question. Yes, sir.
Bro's password's longer than my career. Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir. But on a real note, what is it?
Amaterasu.
Yeah. Can I share my link?
In case you did not know, his back hurts.
Zaki said he made me mod. I just want to see room codes, you know? Is he staying in this room? Perfect. I don't know who Blink is, but we're watching Blink versus Looney. I'm gonna just act like I know who it is, you know?
Alright, so pre-game predictions, you got a Yumiko against a Azura.
Azura, yeah.
Yumiko.
Wait, it's the fox versus a cat matchup of the century. This is what we've all been waiting for. We were expecting this to be grand finals. Blink is paranoid. Oh, my money's on Yumiko.
My money is on Looney. Let's go, Looney.
Whew!
Is
All right.
Paranoia like top dog?
Wait, you changed from Asuri to Machine. He's really good.
No, I don't think he...
But wait.
He didn't even get the weapon grab. He can't be that good.
True. He must not be very good. I don't know what he's doing. He's kind of just flopping around like a dead fish.
They're both just kind of trash. I mean, get box kid.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the random end light. He had no intentions for the end light to hit, but Blink managed to run straight into it.
I can't help but notice that Blink just used the same combo that Gold used. I mean, that is
true. True.
Oh.
And then he ground pounded the air, and Looney, the Asuri player, managed to get so scared of it that he didn't touch the wall.
Yeah, Looney's gonna have to go back and look at the replay and just.
He's getting got by gold player combos. Like,
this is sad.
That's how you know this is a problem. Oh!
I've seen that happen in silver lobbies actually.
Oh, the signature. He brought him from off stage. We sure as heck know Yumiko was not ready for him to be, sitting on stage just to be launched off. However, Asuri is just throwing out moves and they're hitting Yumiko.
I like how they're both just dancing around each other right now. Not really into combat, It's more of a friendly game.
Oh, the snag from behind. He was going for a crazy gimp. However, he's bad. He can't do what gold players can do, so...
Crazy gimp, however, he's bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, though.
It is true. I mean, honestly, Derek, I think that we could both beat these players in our sleep.
Honestly, Phil, I think you're right, dude. I don't know what is going on here. Silver Max? Honestly, yeah. I don't even know if they make silver.
I don't even know if I give it silver.
Oh! The side stick, he's literally light attacking into singing, and you know they're silver when it's actually landing.
And he ground pounds down right there. Could have done a 360 no-scope recovery, but just doesn't do it. Like,
doesn't quite make it back to stage, Phil.
It's disappointing.
Oh, and now they're just running around like dead fish on land?
Like dodging for no reason right there? Like, what are we doing, guys? Come on.
Oh, who are you trying to hit? Alright, just hitting him? He doesn't even know how to follow up with an attack? Imagine?
Wow, this is just sloppy gameplay. I mean, they really got to get back onto the train.
I was told these were their best players. So,
this is their best. I don't even want to know what their worst is. I mean, this is...
Agreed. I mean, this is like 2 really good players according to them. So I don't really know what's up here. Like, this game is like... He's literally attacked. What is that weapon throw?
I don't know. I mean, I guess Paranoia is like a little better because he's winning right now, but it's just sloppy on both ends right now.
Sloppy on both ends. I mean,
just throwing out signatures for no reason.
Throwing out signatures. He's just asking for him to get hit. He's like, please get hit by this.
Like, if we were actually good, we would just be 6 spamming right now. But clearly they're not good.
Oh, the extra hit. He goes a high and he makes it back. He literally just let him back. You're not supposed to do that. Oh, he runs into it.
I just don't know what they're doing right now.
I don't. My man just threw out a random signature in the center of the stage, and then he expected him to just not run into it, but he ran into it anyways.
And, oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
This is Brawlhalla!
Oh my goodness!
This is Brawlhalla!
Did you see that,
gosh!
Mira?
Oh my gosh!
The dog
dude!
is like...
Oh, dude!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh! No, that's crazy. What a fire first match!
What an insane ending! It could have been anybody.
It could have. That was anybody's match.
Oh
that was
my god! Paranoia is the best player I've ever seen.
Whew! Jeez Louise, that's game 1. One more loss from Looney, and he goes down to loser's bracket. Whew! Whew! Jeez Louise, man.
Oh my goodness.
I'm out of breath from that one. That one had me on the edge of my seat.
Might be the game of the century.
Dude, if this set acts like the last game, and it goes on like this, we're gonna have a set to be remembered.
This
Oh
might
my
go down
gosh. Oh.
as the greatest sets of all time to ever be played in the history of sets.
Brawlhalla, in Rocket League history.
In esports history right here, this could be the best set.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe it. This is...
Alright, let's see the map bans.
Now, obviously, Looney has the advantage by losing.
He does not want to go back to the same map, which makes sense. However, if Yumiko is being smart here, Yumiko does not go small Enigma. Of course he goes small Enigma.
I mean,
he's trying. He just wants to give him a chance.
He wants to. I mean, obviously Looney threw the first game on purpose, right? You know, he didn't
get his hopes up.
Exactly.
He wanted map bans.
Reverse psychology. I mean, it's just smart.
True.
Galaxy Wolf, I see you. I'm Phil though.
Oh yeah, hi Galaxy Wolf. Hey Depraved. Hope you guys are enjoying this fire tournament.
And I mean, again, we're off to another sloppy start. I mean, it's not acceptable anymore. They gotta start off better. You know, gotta have stronger starts. Good little combo right there by Looney. But then again, I've seen that in my silver lobbies. I mean, my diamond lobbies. Excuse me.
All right, Yumiko finally taking a bit of a loss in terms of a lead. However, sending Asuri off stage.
What was that ground pound? What are
they both doing? They both attacked nothing.
I'm very confused right now.
Agreed.
Yes.
Score UI? Oh, good idea. I'll put on the hypest score UI. Alright, great score UI up here.
Here we got Looney trying to gimp, but he's just not good enough to be able to do it. I just don't understand what's quite going on here. And then we're just throwing out signatures just for fun. I mean, come on, guys. We gotta play better than this. They have beef with the air. I couldn't agree more, Depraved. They are fighting the air right now. The air is the only person.
You think, considering this is some of Fugaci's best players, that they would not be playing like this? Alright, just a random signature and he just runs away. This is a free punish. You hit them whenever they throw that out. But however, since he's not getting punished, he's freely throwing out attacks, and Asuri's just getting hit.
What are we doing, Looney?
Oh my gosh.
We're just taking it? I mean, come on now.
Alright, oh. However, he sends him off stage. This is his chance. If he can get a gimp here, but he's searing the wrong way! Sear at!
Go!
What do you even get?
Hey, but he's put himself in a position to get gimped again. What are we doing?
Bro, but, oh my gosh, he's out of everything! Oh my gosh, he's handing it to him!
How do you let him survive right there, Paranoia? You have to knock him off.
That was his chance to literally wrap up this set. However, he's giving him a chance. One random side sig and this Yumiko is dead. Just run off the... Oh my gosh.
At this point,
the amount of options both players could be throwing out, but they're throwing out useless moves is insane. Wasting all of his movement. All Paranoia has to do is literally jump up and hit him.
At this point, I think they should both just jump off the stage and just...
I think we need to run it back.
Yeah,
run it back, start over.
I think we just scratch this game, say it didn't happen, and we run it back later. I mean, this is just...
This... I mean,
that was decent. That was okay. Like, let's not get
took
too
him
excited.
long enough.
Yeah, I mean,
it took him long enough.
Took him too long, but it was decent, I suppose.
It was decent. At least he accomplished something finally. Paranoia's been he's just throwing out moves. And he's missing, but he's not getting punished.
And he just gets lucky. I mean, Paranoia, though, does have the drip right here. Like,
he does have the
drip advantage.
The drip advantage is probably why he's doing so good.
It is.
I mean, he's missing a lot of attacks and he's not getting punished for them. It's probably because Looney keeps getting distracted by the drip.
I mean, he's just so iced out right now. It's probably blinding.
Oh,
Looney
the ground pound! He laid it down like the ground pound. Wait, he's actually playing like a gold player.
I mean, this is just sad. I mean, they're just hitting the air at this point. I mean,
throwing out a random move. Oh, wait, he finally punished it. Wait, is Looney trying to get a Cinderella story? Are we going for a one-star last game?
No, it doesn't seem so because he's getting absolutely
he's getting mollywopped.
I mean, come on, Looney. This is the game. You get sent to the loser, and it's over.
Loses bracket for Looney. Well, kind of well played for Blink.
I'd say mediocre play, but you know it's okay. We got more games to come, so you know maybe we get better.
Maybe. Why are they playing another? It is a best of 3. These players do not understand what is going on.
Well, no, maybe they do. No, you don't. They have no idea what's going on.
Perfect.
And I guess we're running it back just for fun, you know. But
Yeah, this is supposed to be wrapped up.
Looney switching to the Ragnar, matching the drip, so maybe it'll be an equal match this time now.
True. Maybe he stands a chance now. Maybe he has a chance. His chances are slim.
And as you can see by their borders, those were both 2 gold player borders. Don't get confused. It may not look like it, but I promise you, that was actually gold.
They're both gold?
Yeah.
I thought Looney was silver.
I think maybe last season he finally got
Oh,
gold.
do you think maybe he played with like a diamond flipping player in 2s
Yeah,
and got gold?
I mean, actually, I do think I remember playing with him sometime. I think I might have carried him to gold.
Best of 5. All right, so everything is best of 5. So Paranoia not quite off the chopping block yet. Looney Looney getting a second chance at redemption before, you know, ending up in the loser's bracket.
And he is gonna switch to Ragnar, which I mean,
And he's just throwing out Axe Dara at nothing. He's asking him to run into those.
I mean,
you know?
switch to Ragnar, but nothing changes. The gameplay's still silver. I mean, no matter how you look at it.
Exactly. However, we can hope. Oh, he's just throwing him out and he's scaring him. He's actually built up a lead. The axe might have been the answer.
Goodness.
Oh my gosh. If he can wrap this stock up, that'll be better than he did last game. Last game, he got him red and then he could not wrap up the stock.
And it looks like it's gonna happen again.
Oh, it looks like it's.
Struggling to get
Oh,
a hit.
with the side air.
wait.
If he gets a good side air, it's. Oh! Yes, sir! Oh my gosh! There's no way. The comeback of a century.
Oh
my
goodness.
Golly toodles.
This could be
The set
the
of
biggest
the
comeback
century.
we have ever seen, but he's got to get some damage on before the stocks go back to even. He's got to get some
Got to
hits,
build up his lead.
which he's not doing.
He had his dodge and everything. He just let himself get hit.
Good dodge right there. I mean, Paranoia, you're supposed to be good, but all I see you doing is 6-spamming. You know, I'm kind of disappointed.
He is throwing out a lot of signatures and a lot of useless moves and just hoping Looney doesn't hit him.
And Looney,
But
that was just...
he's just spacing him out.
It was just disappointment. I just don't... I don't even know what to say anymore.
Honestly, me neither. Oh, but he keeps getting that ground pound.
What a combo, and Looney is struggling, to say the least.
Looney keeps starting out strong, but Yumiko with the adaptation.
And it's just... It might be over.
I mean, the game is even right now, but Looney has to do some adaptation to beat Blink. Oh, and he was going crazy there. But he gets it reversed.
And
The,
he gets hit
he
by the
oh
weapon
my gosh.
throw, the
All
sig.
he had to do was hit him. Instead, he jumps into his attack.
I mean,
Like, what
come
was
on.
that?
It's not that hard. Just don't get hit.
Oh, dude, just don't get hit, bro.
Disappointment.
Understood.
I mean, I just don't know what to say. Here we go. If Looney wants any chance of staying, gonna have to get a stock right here.
He definitely has to get this stock. Otherwise, Yumiko's gonna build up this stock. Blink's gonna take the win.
But as we say that, Blink is on red.
True. Oh, that's
And
a
a
good signature. He puts him in a
massive
bad
sig
spot.
misses
But then he
the
throws his
weapon
weapon
throw.
away. That wasn't even
Oh,
at him.
no.
What is he thinking? Okay. Blink out here throwing his weapon, giving him a free kill, but he throws it away.
What are
Okay.
we doing?
The ground pound doesn't kill. He keeps throwing out moves that aren't gonna kill. What in the world is the point of throwing these out?
Notice how the
Oh,
first
and
thing...
the ground pound! He kills it! He steals any chance he had of coming back just like that. Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
And
Well,
Looney gets sent down to the loser's bracket.
Looney getting swept. Name something more iconic than that.
Honestly, I thought we were gonna have a set of the century, but it was kind of disappointing. All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna quickly join up a new set.
Custom.
They might already be in action. Hopefully they waited for us, but... Alright, halfway in the middle of this match, we have our boy Zesty Brawls versus Valor Rocks on the Volkov.
Well, I mean, there's just any way that Zesty can lose. I mean, his name is Zesty.
True, and he's got the drip advantage here too.
And the drip, I mean...
He's using one of the worst colors and using it well. Oh, but the signature. Dude, Valorox is known for throwing out SIGs.
He is a 6-spammer, but then again, so... He's 90% of the play rate, so it's okay.
Honestly, as long as you're better at 6-spamming than your opponent, that's what matters.
Oh,
And he's throwing out the aerial signatures like nothing. If you just don't throw that out, some players just need to learn to stop 6-spamming.
We're going to need to see better gameplay going into game 2.
And that is a message from our sponsor, Mountain Dew.
It's Azu's coach, lol. Yeah, I am.
Not me making a mess.
Did you make him?
Oh wait, a message from our sponsor. And sprayed it all over myself.
Instead, we have a new sponsor now, Ice Mountain, because you're not you when you're
Thirsty.
mountain.
Yeah, you're not you and your mountain. Yes, the same Valorox that taught me. I know. He's quite the coach, but he's not the same player. He swaps off the flipping Volkov. What a surprise. Nobody was expecting this. He is known for being a one-trick Volkov player, and he gives up after one match.
3, 2,
I mean,
Are you drinking Mountain Dew right now, or are you wearing Mountain Dew right now? That's a difference between the haters and the believers.
yes, because the haters do not pour Mountain Dew on themselves.
Are you sure about it?
Yes, I am sure about that. The score, it is 1-0 for Zesty.
1-0 for Zesty. All right.
Here we have it. Zesty getting some good moves in, but Ragnar's not going away. Zesty seeming to struggle a lot more than he did last game. Maybe he finally got the controller back from his brother and now he's just playing trash. You might want to hand it off to his brother again. What do you think?
Honestly, his brothers seem to be doing better than he is. But maybe the goal is to swap back and forth between the two so that way he has to adapt to both players.
That could be
Even
smart.
if he's worse, that means he has to get used to playing against a worse player. Because oftentimes, what happens is a lot of really good players is they start to lose to worse players than them by a lot. If you're slightly worse, you become readable. But if you're really worse, you become way harder to read, which means you can sometimes get a couple random things off.
So you hear that, you've heard that here first, folks. Be bad at the game. That's how you win, by being bad.
Honestly, it's pretty valid advice. If you know how to be bad effectively, you can be really good.
Like a smart man once said, don't put all your chickens where you're laying your eggs at.
Exactly. I always felt that my chickens were laying their eggs out, but I shouldn't be doing that.
You shouldn't be. I mean, it's a common mistake. Everybody makes it.
Yeah. I think that's Valorox's biggest mistake so far.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
He's following the eggs his chickens lay. Like,
and now Zesty's taking advantage of it. He's coming back now. We're almost tied.
he's putting salmonella in eggs, dude. And honestly, Valorox just needs to cook his eggs properly, or else, you know.
He does. I mean, it's got to be over medium, right? Like, there's no other option.
I mean, I'm not much of an egg guy myself, but like, I always cook them up for, you know, customers that work, and they all want it over medium if they're cool. The lame
Exactly.
ones, like over hard, scrambled, or over easy. Some people even order them raw, and I think with the gameplay we've been having so far, Valorox might have been ordering them raw before, but he's doing pretty good now.
He switched to over medium. He realized his mistake in the raw, and he was like, you know what? I gotta just over medium, and he made the right call.
Honestly, he has. Let's see if he fully commits to eating the whole over medium egg.
I think that's the difference. Zesty got scrambled eggs this morning.
So-
Val got over medium. That's the biggest difference.
Exactly. He had his egg raw at first, that first game, right?
Yeah.
He had it raw, but then he realized he needed to get it cooked over medium if he wanted to play better.
Exactly.
So,
He had to crack out the pan, turn the stove on, it was over from there. But, as we say that, this is a close one in the final.
this is a close one, Phil. Oh, and the Edsig barely missed only because of the weapon throw. Seriously, though, Zesty Brawler should not be following the eggs his chickens lay. Like, at first this was valid.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
No way! No way! Oh, Mickey Monda, for real?
I didn't think we'd see Zesty lose a game.
Zesty Brawl's taking an L. What a close match already.
All because he had scrambled eggs this morning.
All because he had scrambled eggs instead of over medium. Oh, gosh.
You gotta have
You
over
gotta
medium.
have over medium, dude. There's...
I mean, he probably had milk instead of chocolate milk too. I mean, like, what are you doing?
Dude.
What are we doing?
Not having chocolate milk is a sin.
Is that Brozu? Technically.
Technically.
Only by blood, though. Nothing else.
Only by blood.
Yeah.
Right, Phil?
Absolutely right, Azu.
All right. We're about to start this next matchup.
2, 1, brawl.
Here we have it. The battle of eggs right now.
Oh, Zesty Brawl's already getting the first two weapons. He's weapon starving to the max. He realized that since his opponent isn't starving from the eggs, he should be starving from the weapons.
I mean, that's just genius.
That is just genius. However, he didn't do very good at it.
That is genius adapting. Hello there, Galaxy. Wolf, I don't know what you go by. Both.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's back to making him starve from the weapons. Like, it's actually an ingenious gameplay. However, he just needs to do better. If he had more than just scrambled eggs this morning, if he had chocolate milk at least, or over medium eggs, he'd at least be weapon starving him another 30 seconds at least, minimum.
Would be. I mean, but here we go. He might be able to take a stock right here. Or not, because he misses the weapon throw. If he has chocolate milk this morning, that's more precise.
That is more precise. You know that chocolate
Without
milk is scientifically proven to make you better at video games?
It is.
And that's our sponsor, TrueMoo. Thank you guys, TrueMoo, for helping add to the, the winnings today of $0.
Yeah.
We really do appreciate it. It really helps make sure everybody gets what they deserve for winning this really low-level gameplay tournament.
We started off at $0. TrueMove comes in, and we finish at $0. It's so beautiful.
It is so beautiful. We really love to see it.
And everybody knows that TrueMove milk comes from a brown cow instead of a white and black one, because that's how chocolate milk is made.
Exactly. Honestly, it all matters on the quality of your cow.
It really does,
And that's why TrueMoo is the best.
It is. I mean, TrueMove, please give us $1 next time. Maybe even just 50 cents.
Hey, buddy, I am. Whew. All right.
Here we have it all tied up at 2, but it's not like I don't.
It's not looking very good for Coach. Coach out here swapped to the Ragnar last game, which seemed to help him out a little bit. However, it seemed that Zesty Brawls may have decided, you know what, I didn't have chocolate milk this morning, but I'll have it with lunch.
Yeah. See, this is the problem here. Is that there's a famous quote for a reason, say, coaches don't play. And this is why.
Exactly.
This is why, because it doesn't work out when they do.
He would be better on the sidelines with me there playing Ragnar for him. I've played Ragnar like twice, but then again, that's why coaches don't play.
Give this bro a headset and some play calls, and he'd be excelling right now. But
Dude,
playing,
he would literally lead someone to victory, but problem is, coach should not be playing. And Zesty Brawls is taking advantage of it.
He's just beating him without a weapon right now. I mean, this is embarrassing. Like, he's ruining his reputation as a coach by being a player right now.
I will say though, I had him coach me before, right? And he does not give chocolate milk to his players in between games.
What is he doing?
He gives them Gatorade,
Which
is not the same thing. I understand you say scientifically you need the
electrolytes.
The electrolytes? Exactly. What you need is chocolate milk. It is scientifically proven.
Are
to make you
electrolytes
better.
gonna help my bones grow?
No, they are not, sir.
No, but chocolate milk will.
Exactly. And your bone health is the most important thing while you're playing Brawl. You don't want your bones to break while you're in the middle of a Brawl match.
Exactly. What happens if all my ribs just break while I'm playing Brawl? Then I can't play Brawl anymore.
Exactly. Or if you break a toe randomly.
Like, what am I gonna do?
I will say though, Coach is doing really good at bringing this back.
Yes, he is.
He did make it close. However, he's in a bad position against Zesty Brawls.
He is one slip up away from this game being over.
He is one slip up away. However, Zesty Brawls can literally lose this.
He could. It's gonna come down to whoever gets that final hit.
It's gonna be down to a signature or an offstage gimp
and
at this.
that
Oh,
might
and
do
the one
it!
offstage
Are
gimp!
you kidding me?
Let's go! Oh my gosh, Zesty
Coach
Brawls
couldn't
wrapping it up.
quite bring it back.
And that's why he should be on the sidelines
Why
here
don't
today.
you, Wolf?
Oh no. Galaxic Wolf is heading out. That is tragic.
Alright, we gotta compose ourselves.
All right.
Would be interesting right here if we
I
see
will say, I
another
want to
change in
point out
character.
that Coach has Core as his little picture.
Maybe he should switch to core.
He should switch to Core. However, he's not pulling out the Core. This is literally a sign he's about to lose.
Not only does he have the chocolate milk, but he has the eggs boost. The only reason he's losing right now is because of him.
It's literally as simple as picking Core and drinking chocolate milk. Like, you are this close, bro. This close to perfection.
It's not what you want to see.
It's not. It's really tragic. You really, you see players like this have a lot of potential. I say players, but coaches like this have a lot of potential, but they always waste it on random things, and that's why they're stuck being coaches.
Exactly. I mean, every coach wants to be a player, but they're just not good enough to do it anymore.
Exactly. And that's why he will forever sit on the sidelines. But here's his chance to redeem himself. If he does not win this match, he heads down to loser's bracket.
And you know what they say in the loser's bracket? You're a loser.
We don't want to ever be down there. If you ever see me down there, dude, tell me to do 5 push-ups and I'll do 5 push-ups. Like, at that point, you need to get better.
Like, at that point, why are you playing the game anymore? I uninstall at that point. Like, it's just not worth it anymore.
It's really not. And he's
Holding the
sig,
sig?
and then he missed. Dude,
Are
he's
you
in his head.
kidding me?
Wait, maybe coach is onto something.
Maybe coach is confusing him by holding him, making him think he's going to hold it all the time.
Exactly, and now he's just lightly
This
tapping it.
could be
The best silver play ever.
the reverse psychology.
However, the moment he stops holding him is the moment he's getting punished for throwing him out.
Yeah, and now he's going to be, I assume, going to be dead out for this. And that would be correct.
Honestly, he picked the same map he lost on before with this character.
I mean, it's just shameful. You got to choose a good match.
Ooh, however, he
Let's
does wrap
tie
it
it
up
up, though.
very quickly.
The 6 spamming is simply too good.
You are not wrong, Depraved. 6 spamming is secretly strat. If you're not 6 spamming, are you really playing Brawl? Brawl is known for being that game about 6 spamming.
Exactly. Why would you play any other game?
That is
when
why
you can
Sandstorm
6
fell
spam
off.
in Brawl? Sandstorm fell off, but I came in.
Exactly, Phil. That's exactly why you're here today.
I know the game better than even the coach does.
I mean, he's throwing out more SIGs than Zesty Brawl. However, Zesty Brawl is, throwing out,
Quite a bit of 6 himself.
yes, quite a bit of SIGs, but they're not stupid SIGs, It's about 6 spamming smartly, or I guess using less of your brain. Because the less of your brain you use,
But
the
wait a
less
minute.
readable it is,
2
right?
6 connected in a row for coach.
See, I'm telling you, all you have to do is not use your brain. That's what he taught me. But, however, the reason why I'm better than Coach is because I drink chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk, Mountain Dew.
I know.
What else could you ask for? Water? Huh, forget that. Nobody needs that.
Oh, I think we're about to lose our sponsorship. Yeah, we did have one. However, Ice Mountain is the one exception.
Ice Mountain keeps you hydrated when you need it the most. Drink Ice Mountain water. It is perfect.
Perfect.
I never threw it off. Nobody saw it.
You, that was Aquafina.
Yeah.
Aquafina and
trash.
Dajani, they're terrible. They don't hydrate you at all.
No.
They say they're water, but in reality, they're minerals in liquid form.
Someone even told me that they put sand in it.
They put sand in it?
Yeah.
That's like something is that Uzi would know. He
It-
probably contributes to it. And honestly, fair enough, but Ice Mountain is pure. Pure and clean.
Uzi, are they putting sand into Sonic? We need to know.
And Aquafina, of course, because it's both. Ice Mountain is the only way to go if you're ordering water.
Exactly.
It's fully filtered 3 times over, and it makes sure that you stay hydrated and healthy. It doesn't get you sick from drinking sand.
Every time you drink Ice Mountain water, it's like when you drink water at 3 a.m. in the morning after you woke up and you really need it.
That's an amazing feeling. I can tell you that's exactly what it feels like. Now imagine taking that drink of water at 3 a.m. in the morning with Ice Mountain. It's only better.
It just...
Oh
Hey,
my!
Coach does it!
Pulled it out!
He's gonna
Oh
force
my-
a game 5!
Oh my, game 5! Oh my gosh,
Here we
Phil.
go, ladies and gentlemen. A wise man once told me that you don't have a tournament until you get your first game 5.
Yes,
and
sir.
here we are.
Here we are.
In the first one.
This is Rocket League. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. We thought he was wrong by not picking Core, but in reality, he just knew he didn't need to pick Core.
He was a step ahead of us.
He was a step ahead of us. He knew if he picked Core, he would have crushed. It wouldn't have been as hype. However,
Yes.
he pulled that one back from the depths of down below.
Uzi, I'm Phil. Just Phil. That's it.
Just Phil. Just Phil. I love Mountain Dew. Alright, however, these players are taking quite a while. Are they having a bathroom break?
Azu, are you streaming us right now? No.
No. Promise.
He pulls up the stream. Are you sure about that? See, you really, yes, only by blood though. We
Only
have
by
nothing
blood.
else. Just only blood. Well, why are they taking a while? We could pull up what the bracket is looking at.
Yes, here's what the bracket is looking at right now from Fugaci's best. It's mostly a bunch of silver players. However, there are a couple gold players mixed in there. All right, here we go. We have the bracket so far. Paranoia versus Zaki is 2-2. What a crazy
Ooh,
match.
Another game.
Another game 5. However, we also have our own right here.
2 game 5s.
It's actually
In the
impressive.
quarterfinals.
In quarterfinals.
I mean, this is one for the ages.
This is one for the ages.
I do play Brawlhalla. I was actually top 100 at one point, but you know, I fell off. Now I'm only top 200, but we'll get back there. We'll get back.
One day. I mean, you're top 200 without even playing the game. You haven't played in the last year.
I mean, I have been very busy with school, so you know.
School during the summer is very hard and time
It
consuming.
is. It takes a lot out of you. I tell you what, you know, I'm up all night studying, researching, absolutely nothing, because school is just that hard. I mean,
School is quite the chore.
it's something that I can't even do. But with that being said, I actually did play Brawlhalla last week for the first time in a while. I got my placements.
And that's why you're top 200.
That's why I'm top 200. But nevertheless, the same matchup.
The same matchup.
The one we started with,
The one we'll end with.
it's beautiful.
We couldn't have asked for anything better. In a tournament as hype as this one,
I mean, Derek, you couldn't have wrote a better script.
I know they're following it to a T.
I mean, this is great. I mean, they're doing everything right.
And with that being said, I would like to thank our sponsor, Google Docs, for helping me write this script today.
As you don't know, Google Docs is a writing platform where you can write all your stuff down on Google. It is insane.
And it's online through the cloud. Screw Microsoft Word, where you have to pay for it, and it doesn't even work online. So if you save it on your computer, it's on that computer and that computer only. However, Google Docs, you can use it across 8 other computers seamlessly. And that's what makes it amazing. And you can also help friends out with their schoolwork. Not that I do any of it.
Don't try it on 9 computers, though, because the world will blow up. Thank you very much.
You're not supposed to say that.
I meant 11.
We're not supposed to let them know that there's a reason not to use Google Docs.
I was joking about the word flowing.
Okay, good.
A harmless little joke.
It was a harmless little joke.
You're gonna kill my family?
3, 2,
Maybe half of it, because we kind of did repair it. Who do you want to die?
Well, you are my blood.
No! Jake, no! Phil! Phil! Sorry. Our guard dog got mad at us.
As we see here, game 5, high intensity moment. What do these players need to do to get the win?
What do they need to do? They need to drink chocolate milk and order their eggs, over medium.
Will that be enough to get a win in a game 5, though? I
Well,
think you might have to throw a splash of Mountain Dew on top of the thing.
True, especially if you wear it. I've learned that it really does help just to wear your Mountain Dew, especially the first drink.
They do say that drippiness happens when you're literally dripping. So, I mean, there's no better way.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of helps relieve any form of stress and replace all the sweat with Mountain Dew. And, anything to help, heighten your senses is always important.
Yeah, remember, this is a big game 5. One game determines if you have another life. You're on your last life.
True. You're on. This is to go to loser's bracket. Oh my gosh, and he spikes him. However, he
no,
misses the
Lance.
gimp. What are you doing, Coach?
Oh.
Coach is literally flopping around like a fish off stage against a character who's really good at keeping you off stage. What are you doing, bro? However, I will say it was masterfully done to, get back onto stage. However, he's just throwing out moves and he needs them to land.
Winning this game right here would put you in top 6.
Oh.
And with earnings for top 6, that would be $0, which is a lot more than you would get for falling for the loser's bracket right here, which would also be $0.
I agree. This
So,
is,
this is a big game right here.
and that's why I would like to thank our sponsor, Rocket Money. Help our pro.
No. It's TurboTax. Our sponsors is TurboTax. Oh, goodness.
TurboTax helps you do your taxes when you get that big $100 paycheck. oftentimes players don't know what to do with their money afterwards, and they get taxed on it, and they don't realize. And they can oftentimes end up in jail. What do you think happened to Ninja? Why is he no longer the best Fortnite player? Exactly, because he went to jail.
That ninja that streams now, I actually heard, is a robot.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. How else would his streams have continued while he was in jail?
There's no other explanation. He is a robot.
AI is truly impressive. AI is truly impressive.
Now, I know the guard dog seems really scary, but that's because she is. She just bit me. So.
Oh, Phil. That means we really must not be doing a good job out here. That's probably because I talked about Rocket Money. I mean, TurboTax being a super good service. Rocket Money sucks. Do not get Rocket Money.
Unless they sponsor us.
Unless they sponsor. Yo, I'll take a paycheck of $0.
Yeah, I will.
I wouldn't complain about
Well,
that.
I think it's safe to say it's not looking good for Coach.
It's really not looking good for Coach. He just needs to hit one sig. And I'm impressed, Coach. You literally just had to have us talk about it. I think you were just waiting for your spotlight. This is your chance to, become a demon. I mean, he's playing a demon character. I mean,
are we playing Dark Souls or playing Brawlhalla? Like,
true.
that's the question.
That's why the little wizard star lady is going to do better, because she's not from Dark Souls.
I mean, it's only common that the coach would go to the loser bracket. I mean, who else would be able to come out of the loser bracket but the coach?
True.
You know,
the coach would do really good in losers bracket. I mean, he's the one who kind of tells you how to handle pressure in those situations, so you think he would be very good at handling it.
he's gonna
However,
be able
his
to handle
game
it.
5, his game 5 pressure is
It's
literally being saved
insane.
by the team. Oh my gosh, Zesty Brawls out here has my respect. Oh my gosh,
Has my
Zesty Brawls, the
respect.
most respectable
But
player
what did that
this
cost
tournament.
him the game?
That could cost him, but it won't. Instead, he gets to come out not only with the dub, but he also looks very good.
Okay, I mean, that's just.
Congrats to Zesty
Hey,
Brawls.
We had an insane series. Give it up for these
Went
two
to
players.
game 5.
They were amazing. They both suck, but an amazing series.
I mean, for their ranks, that was pretty good. All right. We're going to head back to our boy Blink. All right. Perfect. 0-0. All right. We have our boy Blink against B1 units. Who will win? We're seeing a different pick from Blink here. We're seeing a Koji instead of the Yumiko. We already saw Blink in round 1.
Why? He swept.
He did sweep. However, we did have a lot of problems with his gameplay there. Maybe he was watching the stream and realized Yumiko is just not the character for him. He sure as heck is taking a long time.
He is
To strike.
excited to be here. We're actually not streaming right now. This is all a figment.
All a figment of your imagination. Yep. Nobody's here. We do not need to hear them talking about us, about them being bad. I mean,
These are the best players I've ever seen.
these are the best players I've ever seen.
I mean,
The best players don't know how to ban maps.
yeah. I mean,
This is kind of a laughing stock.
oh, and we're not banning maps anymore. Oh, maybe now we'll get to working.
Can you read your seed 1?
Oh, and we already have trash
There's
talk.
already beef!
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's even throwing out the F-bomb and the R-word on him. Oh, Blink.
For those
Way to
of you
become
guys
the most hated player in the bracket to date.
that don't know what he said you're a bleep bleep.
Isn't that crazy?
That is insane.
3, 2, 1.
Kind of crazy how they would even consider doing such a thing. Now, the real question is here, Phil.
Yeah, 'cause really.
The real question here, Phil, is who had their eggs over medium and who had chocolate milk this morning?
Well, I think it might be a battle where one had chocolate milk and the other had over medium. So this one's gonna be pretty equal, I think.
I mean, we'll have to see.
But one is using Mordex, and if you don't know, Mordex means that you're actually just
You're
one
just
big Sandstorm fan.
You're
So
one
that's-
big Sandstorm fan.
which means you're bad because he fell off. So
True. Ever since he stopped 6-spamming, he's become a way worse player.
Yes, he has. I think that everybody should go back to 6-spamming. Whatever lobby you're in, just start 6-spamming. That's all we need to do.
We're not live right now, Valorox. We're not live right now, Coach.
No,
we're not live.
No. Coach, you did amazing.
Yeah, you did amazing, Coach. I mean,
Except for I bet 20 pesos on you and you lost.
you worry about having an actual paycheck.
Which brings us to our sponsor of this video.
Fantasy football, but for Brawlhalla. Don't forget to put your money on who you think is gonna win. I know, it's not quite fantasy when there's only one player on each team.
That's just betting. Which brings us to our sponsor, gambling. Are you over the age of 18? Do you have your parents' credit card? Go gamble at your nearest casino.
Are you 18? If not, I mean, you can gamble with us still. But hey, you didn't hear that from me.
You heard that from the dog.
Yes. From our sponsor, Gamberling. Raid Shadow Legends. Hey, yes, Duck.
You guys ever notice that Raid Shadow Legends be the longest sponsor in the videos? Like, they take 5 minutes out of every video.
Exactly. However, we are different. We only let them take 4 minutes and 59 seconds. And
It makes us better.
it does. However, we have not quite gotten to that sponsor segment yet. So be ready for our Raid Shadow Legends, sponsor later in this stream. Because we're getting sponsored for $0 from them. And they were very generous with that bundle.
And make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, everybody. Or if you're on Twitch, go ahead, use your Twitch Prime. Actually, you can. Hit that follow button.
That way you can see our... Oh! Blink out here backing up his trash talk.
Blink? I mean...
Oh! B1 units out here with the turnaround.
Blink with all
but this
that
time,
trash talk
he
just to
intentionally
get
died so
stats.
that way he could get not only the weapon, but the weapon prime. So he can get a weapon starve and pick what weapon he wants. He was secretly
And
super
he's
smart.
starving.
He's just... Oh my gosh. He had his eggs over medium today, but Blink didn't eat breakfast, and he knows it. Oh my gosh. So he's really hungry for a
My
weapon.
goodness,
Oh my gosh. He ate his eggs over medium today. Oh my gosh. Hooey mama. Hooey mala.
Blink talking all that trash just to get
gimped. Oh my gosh, he got boxed. All he had to do was literally pick up a weapon, but B1 unit said no, and he starved him till he finally gave in.
If this is an entertainment, I don't know what is, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. Look at that. That's a tin border versus a silver border. Either way, this is quite crazy.
I actually think that was a tinfoil board.
A tinfoil?
Tinfoil.
Tinfoil. Ew. I didn't know those players existed. Let alone Fugaci has them. I heard they were a really good Brawlhalla clan, but this is not looking very promising.
Well, Blink actually doing the opposite of what happened to him last game. He is
Oh,
no
but he does it
longer
way
weapon
worse. See, he did not have his eggs over medium today.
He did not.
He's trying to imitate B1 units. However, he cannot quite do the same.
I mean, you just gotta have your eggs perfectly right. Which brings us to our next sponsor today, chickens. Chickens lay eggs for us to eat, and they generously donated us 10 Canadian dollars that nobody can use here in the United States. Isn't that great?
It is, honestly. It's really awesome. Like, we never thought we would see something like this happen.
I mean, that is
Oh, with the weapon snipe, he literally just... They gave us a bunch of eggs to give to our players as well, so they could have a nice, fulfilling breakfast. And B1 units
Blink.
asked for even more, so he had a lot of practice throwing eggs. So that's why he got that weapon throw right
Blink,
there.
who looked so dominant at the start of last game, is just falling off a ship.
Ever since he got weapon starved, it's really showing the lack of breakfast. He was given free eggs from our chicken sponsors, and he didn't use them. So... if you would have had your eggs over medium, bro, it would be a different story here.
I heard that instead of eating his eggs, he nurtured them and hatched them, which is just criminal. Why would you do that?
What? Hatching your eggs that you would eat?
I mean, you're just supposed to eat eggs. Why would you ever produce a chicken when chickens are our sponsors, you know?
Exactly. Why would you create more of our sponsor? We don't want more of them. That's more competition.
Exactly. I just...
That would explain. I mean, he finally evened it up stock-wise, but he's still down half a stock.
think this guy's mid-gold, to be honest. We heard that was his peak, was right in the middle of gold. Smack
However, that was 3 years ago. So, him and B1 units out here. B1 units, I heard, might have hit gold right before this tournament started. But we have yet to see the Photoshop.
I also heard that B1 Units is using his feet today to play.
He's using his feet to play?
Yeah.
That would explain why he's playing so good.
Yeah,
A lot
I
of
mean,
Brawl players only use their hands, which is why they get super tired. So,
But the feet, I think it might be the way.
it might be the new way. Especially with Chocolate Milk being our sponsor. We got Trumu backing us up, and they help strengthen your bones.
It might be
So-
the only way.
The only way. Oh,
Why is it the only way? Because life is a...
life is... Sorry. Please forgive me, Phil.
Chat, should I forgive him? I don't think so. Anyways, this one's about evened up. I mean, Blink's starting to get his...
Blink heard all the talk. B1 Units is acting like he didn't have his eggs over medium. Oh my gosh.
B1 Unit.
He had a whole half a stock lead. What the heck?
Just like Depraved said.
Oh! But no, it's the same strategy as before.
It's exactly what happened last
It's
game.
exactly what happened last game.
And now
We're
the weapon
it's
sword.
a double scythe. He gets the scythe. Oh my gosh. Wait, but he threw him at the weapon.
Does he? Oh,
All he had
no,
to do was
he
throw him
choked.
forward. If he threw him forward, he would have been able to get the weapon starve. Especially since he didn't have his eggs today. That would have been even crazier.
Blink is struggling to get anything going right now. As B1 Unit is just dominating.
Oh my gosh. Who will win? Because we've seen Blink turn it around. And unlike last game, Blink didn't, get weapon starved.
However, this is looking exactly like
Oh!
last game.
Oh!
It's stuck.
The genius
B1
strat
units.
to intentionally die. And just so that we can get a weapon prime. He was in the thumbnail.
Just like Depraved said, a
But-
famous quote from DJ Khaled himself. Life is Roblox.
Life is Roblox. And I honestly think that's a quote B1 Units lives by.
I think so too. Blink, one more game, he's gone. He's going down to the losers bracket.
He is going down to losers bracket.
B1 Units.
Now the real question is, will he have his eggs right here, right now? Or will he let them stay? Growing up as chickens. Actually, I mean, they already hatched, so I think he's kind of at a loss, but who knows?
Guess he could make some chicken tenders.
Ooh, some fire chicken tenders from Raising Cane's.
Food snack. Which brings us to our next sponsor, Raisin Cane's and Post Malone, because I'm pretty sure they have a collab going on right now. If you'd like to talk to us about it.
Post Malone's that one guy on the internet that sings songs, right? And you've probably heard of him before. So if you guys go to Raising Cane's right now, you can get a whole $0 off on Post Malone's specialty pack, which is 5 chicken tenders. I know.
And don't forget to use code Azu to give us $10 more. It won't take off $10 from your purchase, but it will add 10 more.
Exactly.
I mean,
We would
what do
really
you want?
appreciate that. Exactly. So make sure you do back us up by doing that.
And Blink with another strong start. I mean, Blink with another slow start. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. I understand it's a little hard. We got B1U versus BLI, but B1 Units out here having another strong start. However, he's seeming like he's not snowballing as hard as he did before. However, this could be a part of his genius plan yet again.
Blink is just, I mean, it's like he loses that first stock and he just becomes invincible.
Wait, you want to know what he did? He copied B1 Unit's strat. He
He
realized
did.
that dying first is an advantage. So now, I ask you, is he going to die first again here? Because story shows whoever's on their last stock first,
Wins.
it's as simple as that.
I mean, but as we say that, none of them seems to want to give up their stock. I don't know why.
I mean, I'm on the same page. Maybe they just want to do a little more damage then drop off their stocks.
Yeah, I don't know if this was me
Oh,
right now.
no,
If I was-
Blink is
if I
intentionally
was-
losing his stock.
If I was Blink right now, I'd just drop.
I would too. But
But he
he's
do-
trying not to make
Oh,
it
wait,
too
he
obvious.
does.
He's trying not to make. Oh,
No, he doesn't.
Why didn't you just die there?
What
if
is
you die
Blink
there, you
thinking?
win. Blink is trying a little too hard here to live.
Blink still has a chance though, as B1 Unit is also not trying to kill himself.
I understand. But it almost looks like Blink isn't trying to die. It looked like he was, but
It's almost like B1 Unit is disguising him trying to die now.
exactly. B1 Units really needs to die here if he wants to wrap up this set. Otherwise, I think Blink might have his first game.
Looks like he might, but What is going
B1
on?
Units was really trying to die there. That's why he went so low.
Hey, he just unfortunately misread what
And
Blink
he's
was gonna
intentionally not hitting the best part of side air.
do. Exactly.
So that way he won't kill him.
He's trying.
Missing the ground pound really high intention. Oh no!
What is B1 Unit
B1
doing?
Units, what are you doing? You're throwing, kid.
This might have been a choke of a lifetime.
This is why he's only low gold.
This is why he fell out of mid gold.
See, watch. Blink is now able to play out of his mind. He does take a hit, but is a hit really worth?
Fortunately for Blink, he didn't get the immediate no weapon knockout like B1 Unit did.
True, B1 Units has done that twice in a row now, where he'll just randomly come out of nowhere with a signature attack.
But now they're both down. Blink should have this in the bag.
Blink should have this in the bag. He did die first. He did not get the weapon starve. Maybe he's worse in these situations than B1 Units.
Maybe he might be. Even so, he has the buff right now. It would take one hell of a choke to lose.
Oh my gosh. And he looks like he's choking hard right now. B1 Units was trying to die before, but he literally couldn't. Maybe he's just this overpowered.
But Blink turning things around.
Blink is turning things
In
around.
a blink of an eye.
Oh,
But
but then he
Blink!
chokes. Then he chokes
But
and dies to a
Blink!
weapon throw. How do you...
Oh,
Oh my gosh, dude. That's why you get gold yet this season.
B1 Units
Oh.
going on to the next round and a 3-0 sweep
A
that might have been the
3-0
closest
sweep.
3-0 sweep I've ever witnessed.
That is one of the coolest things we have seen so far. So now we're gonna go look for our next game.
We should bring the tournament up for the viewers to see.
Yes, here's the bracket right now, y'all. So with this win, Blunts will be going to winners. B1 Units will be going to winners final, knocking Blink down to the losers bracket. Do we have a new game we can watch?
I don't know.
We can watch this.
It is an elimination game.
I'm gonna just try to keep this up on the side so we can run over to the winner's side.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, the winner brackets just feel like they're invincible, so they're not playing right now.
Exactly. They're feeling a little, you know, not eager to play, I guess? I don't really know. Oh my gosh.
But here we
W
do
joke, Phil.
have a familiar face in Looney.
Looney. Yes, we are seeing Looney's losers bracket run. However, he's doing really good. However, he's getting 6-spammed on. It's just like we come back and we almost Caster's curse it.
It does seem like that. Looney, who won his last match from a disqualification,
Player 2 wins.
is technically 0-1 still.
True. That is very true, Phil.
But he's up 1-0 in this game.
He is
So,
1-0 in this game. Bro thinks he's Java, taking the L.
Okay, guys, can somebody report Gatlin, please? He's spamming in the chat.
Yeah, Galen's spamming in the chat.
I think we ought to report him.
Why don't we head over here to the end of this winner's bracket game to see who will be heading up against our champion, B1 Units.
I mean, if you're not going to repeat 1 units, what are you doing? But it is our guy Zestful, who we did see take down the coach.
True, Zesty Brawls was winning against Coach. However, he is currently down 0-2 against J-Blade. I know,
Going to
a
need
super
to
cool
pull
sword.
off the reverse sweep. But anything's possible.
Anything is possible here, Phil. I love you, Jockey. Who's that? I don't know. I mean, it's me, and then you, Phil, so I don't really know who that is.
I think I have a doppelganger every name, Jake. But I'm Phil.
Yeah, you're Phil, so I don't really know. J-Blade 2 with our boy Zesty Brawls.
Zesty Brawls.
Zesty Brawls showed massive capabilities to clutch up when it mattered most, and currently he seems to be keeping this game close despite being down 2 games.
2 games. That's a lot of games.
That is a lot of games. He has to go reverse sweep this bracket right here, this set, in order to, you know,
Like
clutch
this
it up.
many games.
That is like this many games. You can't count it on one finger. That's how you know it's a lot.
That's how you know it's an extreme amount.
And he's just getting boxed by Lance.
Just getting boxed. Getting completely slammed right now.
Lance is the gold player fiend. It's
It-
very
it
bad in
is.
high play, but that,
You
you know.
can even see he has a lance for a trophy that is made out of gold.
Oh, do you think he got that from hitting gold this season?
I think he might have.
That would make sense. I mean, he's destroying Zesty Brawler, who not only beat Coach, made it all the way up to loser semifinals. So he must have beat someone other than Coach.
I mean, I just don't understand.
Oh my
how
gosh,
someone could
he
beat
looks
Coach.
like a gold player. But why does Zesty Brawls also have a gold?
I think Zesty Brawls peaked at tinfoil 1, so it wasn't great.
He got melted.
But
Zesty
that
Brawls was keeping it close till J-Blade just decided,
was an
let's
upper
wrap this up.
bracket semifinal match that was
oh my gosh.
also a sweep, but this
Zest-
one wasn't really close.
Zesty Brawls got annihilated. Can you imagine this? Jeez Louise, guys, that was actually crazy. Alright. And so here we have it, B1 units versus the J-Blade.
Both of these people have everything to play for right here.
Yes, they do, Phil. Everything is on the line. This is winter finals. If you win this, you make it
But
to
if
grand finals.
If you lose this, you might as well retire.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do. It would make sense.
Before this game starts, a quick break from our sponsored Raid Shadow Legends. Now, I'm sure you guys have all heard of Raid Shadow Legends, but have you heard of their new update? In their new update, they are giving you one body pillow waifu that you can take home for yourself. So, if that's not a reason to go get Raid Shadow Legends, then I don't know what is. Go ahead, go to the store, and get Raid Shadow Legends.
There's supposed to be a 5-minute section. The body pillow is not only life size, but it is fully, what's it called? Lifelike. Boopy would have gone 2-2 with Ryu. No. Good luck next time, Boopy.
No. The next sponsor is the Westernized Revolution.
The Westernized Revolution. Quite a crazy.
Seems like we're not checking in.
Yeah, they're not. Oh, they made it into a lobby. Mom, do I just check him in for him? I'm gonna just check him in for him. Oh gosh!
Yeah.
Imagine.
Cover your shit up real quick. That never happened.
This never happened.
This on my shirt is actually M.
Well, I got a
for
solution.
Maryland. Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
there we go.
yeah.
That's better. That's
Yeah.
better. Yeah. That way you don't have to see the big giant N's on our shirts. Even though half of them probably don't know about it. It's the commentator they wanted, not the commentator they deserve.
No, I'm trying to see Phil. Well, this is Phil Zoo. This is my alter ego.
Alter ego, yes sir. Phil the goat. Alright, so we're seeing the B1 units pick Mordex, just like Mira out there. And then we're seeing J-Blade on the Miragi.
And we're seeing B1 units. I mean, he went on a tear. I mean, 3-0 sweep against the Trash Talker.
Against the Trash Talk. He tracked so much smack against him. Oh my gosh. Pardon my English, everyone.
English is a hard language.
English is a hard language.
B1
3,
units.
2,
The legend
1, brawl.
himself. Going up against J-Blade.
This one's gonna be a close match. This is winner's final. Unless one side of the bracket was measurably easier than the other, we will be seeing a good match here.
I mean, the real question is what do these players have to do to edge out the other one?
Honestly, at this point, I think they both had their eggs over medium. You think? I don't think you could make it this far without your eggs both being over
And
medium.
I think they both drank chocolate milk.
It would only make sense. I mean, you're in winners finals.
So I guess the real question is, who's downloaded Raid Shadow Legends?
True. True. If you have Raid Shadow Legends downloaded, it's scientifically proven to make your game run not only smoother, but make you a better player. Your elo will go up by 50. A whole 50 elo. Just from downloading Raid Shadow Legends, our sponsor today.
Some of these players from gold into plat.
Exactly.
That 50 LO is something that they need.
Exactly. However, I don't think either of them are quite plat because they're rocking gold weapons. So I would like to think that means they have yet to hit plat yet this season.
Yeah.
However, that is totally fine. Oh! Oh! Wait! When did he die? He already died! He's on his last stock!
When we were talking about Raid Shadow Legends, he died.
We got...
Sidetracked by...
Does J-Blade have flipping Raid Shadow Legends downloaded?
I think he does. I mean, B1 units. This is not what we saw last game.
It's not, but at the same time, he was always the one to be on the last stock first, so you cannot count him out of it!
Oh
You cannot count him out!
Goodness. What a chase.
And he gets the choice of weapons, and he gets weapon starve.
And this is where we see B1 units prove that he's the GOAT. And he
Oh my
primes his
gosh.
weapon.
This is crazy. This is exactly what he wants. However, he
But it's
goes for a
taking too
jumpable
much
combo.
damage.
Exactly what a gold player would do. Oh, he had a whole entire confirm there. However, he decided not to go for it. This is B1 units showing his elo right here, right now.
J-Blade might just be the better opponent.
He might.
Well, I think we know who had the easier side of the bracket.
Oh my
J-Blade.
gosh. J-Blade.
Without a doubt.
With how B1 units was playing, we thought it was just him cooking, but maybe it was just worse players.
I think J-Blade,
Maybe Zesty Brawls should be here now. Zesty Brawls was doing better than this.
I think J-Blade was just versing easy players.
Oh my gosh. Wow, what are we gonna do about this? Because B1 units is getting cooked.
Hello, 100-day minutes.
100 die minute.
Player 2 wins.
Being powered by the free waifu body pillow. Either that or he knew our sponsor was coming up and he decided to get himself a free body pillow from Raid Shadow Legends with the most lifelike body pillow you'll ever have.
I will say I use my body
Instantly
pillow
with the counter pick.
almost every day.
B1 unit swapping to the main character from Raid Shadow Legends. Maybe he's trying to show that he's a raidie now.
And can we just take a minute to, look at the map and the scenery? I mean, it's just beautiful. Brawlhalla really did a great job with this one.
Yes, with this collab with Raid Shadow Legends, it really does fit the tone and encapsulates not only Brawlhalla, but also Raid Shadow Legends all in one.
It really
scene.
does. The only thing that I think Brawlhalla could do better is just make 6 stronger. Like, I don't think they're stronger.
I agree. I think players should be rewarded more for 6 spamming than they are.
Yeah, I mean,
It's.
if you don't win by 6 spamming, are you even winning?
I mean, to be fair, that is why Sandstorm did fall off. He no longer 6 spams.
Units with a different start this time.
Oh my gosh, dude! I'm telling you, I think he became a raidie. He clocked in on that free body pillow, and it'll be more lifelike than ever.
I know it might sound crazy, but if you get a body pillow, you will think it talks to you, which is all you need in life.
Exactly. He did that to circumvent his loneliness after losing that first game.
However, these players are both still undeniably trash. They're awful. They suck at. No, I'm kidding.
They're actually both very amazing players who will hopefully hit plat this season. So,
They will never be like me. If you guys don't know, I'm a top 100 player.
dude, they're flopping around like dead fish right now. They're really showing their ranks. J-Blade's a better fish flopper than.
J-Blade with some questionable drip, I would say.
Exactly, but he won last game with it. Maybe the strategy isn't look good for yourself, but instead it's to make your opponent wonder what in the world they're versing, So if they're distracted, oh my gosh. But B1 units is not struggling at all. Oh!
However,
But he chooses a very bad option.
This is
He had so many options he could have done there. However, he chose an option that ended up getting beat by J-Blade.
Hey, Gatlin, our moderator, can you go ahead and ban Gatlin for us?
Yeah, please ban Gatlin.
That would. be
Yeah,
much
please,
appreciated.
thank you. Yeah, he's being kind of toxic to us.
Yeah.
We're on the spot, and he's not making it any
And
easier.
B1 units.
Oh my gosh, he's got a half a star.
Proving that he's a unit.
He
I
is
mean,
a
he's
unit.
improving.
He is. We've seen leads like this get whittled away though. So let's see if this game has anything to change.
Now, J-Blade is doing something that some people might call a recovery. But
Oh, he's helicoptering all around.
Intelligent people would call it a helicopter, which everyone knows. It's just should be banned from the league play. I don't think it has a
don't
spot
know
in this game.
why. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why this move hasn't been removed by Brawlhalla yet.
I mean, it's just dirty gameplay. Nobody wants to see it.
It is dirty gameplay. Why does Spear need that recovery when they already have good signatures? You should just be 6 spamming instead.
Exactly.
But instead, it's overshadowed by helicopter.
Now B1 units finding himself in that hole that he puts other people in so often. But he does get his weapon finally.
He does. And this is an even match. So I think the helicopter spam was kind of working for J-Blade.
I think it was. J-Blade goes up 2-0 right here. That would be monumental.
It would be. I mean, he's no longer helicoptering around because he's on the wrong weapon, but it built up so much momentum that if he wins this game, there's almost no hope for B1 units.
I mean, both of these players are guaranteed top 3, which means they're going to get some of the biggest prize pools that we have to offer today.
True.
But being guaranteed to get that second and not having to get a bracket reset to get first.
Exactly.
I mean,
these players have a lot to improve on still, but if anything, J-Blade's picked up Spear, so he doesn't need to improve.
yeah.
And he just showed that right there. He just threw the moving helicopter. I mean,
He wants that grand prize of an extra free body bellow.
oh, that's you. I thought I heard that coming from over there. I was like, somebody knocking on my window? I'm on the 2nd floor. All right, B1 units. Wait, I put B1 units at 1. Wait, I put that down wrong.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry,
my
y'all, for
goodness,
deceiving you. Mira, come here. Come here, bye-bye. Come here. Oh, yeah. Come here. Come here. All right, and here today, we have Dog Zoo to help, the intermission between matches and help us commentate to the best of her ability.
3, 2,
Yes, I'm knocking on the windows. Oh, well, it sounds like you got ended. All right, so it seems like Phil got, but it's okay. That's why you got a free body pillow for downloading Raid Shadow Legends to help soothe the pain of situations like these.
I'm knocking on your windows. Let me in, please. No.
Phil is very insecure about that, so.
I'm very insecure about people that are scarier than me.
Honestly, I agree. This is quite a crazy set, though. Even though J-Blade is up 2-0, the matches have gone quite back and forth. Granted, J-Blade carried quite a lot of momentum at the start of last game and held on to it. Oh, but this is just like last game, though. As much as we want to, J-Blade, it seems like he almost plays better when he's under the pressure.
B1 unit has got to find a way to not get stuck in those helicopters. I mean, that's the difference right now. It doesn't seem like J-Blade's throwing any out. He clearly does not know what was working last game.
Exactly. Why is he trying to play like a normal player now? Is he trying to prove he can actually beat Blunt? Oh, nope. He realized he can't win without helicopter.
Nope, and I mean, this is just insane.
It's disappointing. Unfortunately, we are not the host of the tournaments. We were asked to commentate this terrible setup.
Yeah,
They should have banned this move from competitive play completely. Every time it's thrown out, it should be, minus the stock for them. Because that's basically what you're doing. You're not only stopping all momentum, but you're whittling away at their health as well.
It is. It's just not fair. I mean, at the end of the day, we want everybody to be the most fair gameplay possible, but it's just...
That is the goal of tournaments, find out who's the best.
However, B1 units is almost a stock lead right now.
Oh.
Does die.
He does die. I mean, this is all the momentum J-Blade needs. He was maybe a little more hurt than this last game, but we saw how explosive he was on this exact stock right here.
And the second stock that he had down to his last one was just...
He didn't touch! Oh my gosh, B1 units knew it, and that's why he hit him with that move to send him off stage.
Units has a full stock lead right now, and has J-Blade on the brink of death.
There's no way he loses this. This is winner finals, Phil. This is winner's final.
I mean, if you cannot come up big in the moments like this.
This is what happens when both players have Raid Shadow Legends.
This is what happens.
They're both getting cheered on by their new #1 fan.
Why do you need a girlfriend to get a body bellow?
From Raid Shadow Legends, our sponsor. All right. exquisite gameplay.
As we still see,
B1
B1
Units is just boxing him out,
holding
slowly
on to
but
that
surely,
lead.
boxing his stock away. It doesn't matter if he takes a hit for a hit, he's got a whole extra stock.
Exactly. It might get to the point now where it might just be too late for
It might be too
J-Blade.
late for J-Blade.
And you just gotta focus on next thing.
Yeah, honestly, right there, he might have been able to make it back, but he just mentally took the time to sit down, take a breather, and prepare for next game.
You're up 2-1 stock games. You were down 2-1 stocks. It's just time to focus on the next game.
Don't let him make it 2-2. Right now, you have a whole game to play with.
We
So
see everybody in chat right now. Let me know who you think's gonna win, J-Blade or B1 Units with the reverse sweep. I'm gonna have to go with J-Blade. I just don't think that J-Blade's gonna throw that hard.
but at the same time, B1 Units had quite the momentum. He had a whole 2-stock lead there.
He does.
2, 1.
I'm gonna put my money on B1 Units. You wanna put it 1 mollywop on it?
Bet you 3 pesos.
All right, understood. Let's get it. Valid. J-Blade almost looking like a rabbit jumping along that platform up top.
I mean,
Oh my gosh, B1 Unit showing that he's a rabbit now. This
B1
is a battle of the tortoise and the hare.
the difference between game 1 and this game 4 is B1 Units movement is just so much better, so much cleaner. I mean, maybe a little bit of nerves. You're in the upper finals, like, I mean,
True. Maybe winner's final kind of got
Winner's
to his
finals.
head, and he's finally starting to feel himself. He's moving around a lot more confidently. And J-Blade's jumping. He's
Yeah.
like almost like on a pogo stick up there.
I mean,
He
and right
wants
now,
to
we're
go
just
down, but-
avoiding players because we're scared. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, seems like J-Blade's really scared. B1 Units is really making him terrified, even though the stocks are about the same. But he knows that one good hit could cause him to lose his stock. B1 Units is very extremely explosive, and you do not want to let him explode on you.
And you gotta think, if their mental performance is this bad and they're up in the upper brackets, what's gonna happen when they go down to the lower brackets?
Oh my gosh,
They're
exactly.
gonna crumble. And I would say if you are a betting person, like we are sponsored by gambling, so when you are gambling on the next round of whoever one of these two players play, I would go against who they're not playing because the mental is just crumbling for
True.
both of them right now.
Exactly. So whoever gets sent down to losers bracket is probably gonna lose here. They're showing their really bad mental, and the other person's been in losers bracket for a while. And they've showed through the test of time that they can handle the losers bracket. So
I would definitely consider. But at the same time, whoever wins this and the ultimate finals, I would definitely bet on them because
I would
mean,
bet on them too. I mean,
they have a life lead,
they do have a
whole set lead.
true. They do have
I
a
mean,
whole
that's
set lead.
just-
They have to get knocked down twice. So
This is not something that I could see happening.
me neither, Phil. This is the closest game we've had yet. Especially if J-Blade can wrap this up. However, he goes for a greedy ground pound. Kind of curious what he's doing. I mean, they're literally flopping around. Like,
At some point, it does seem like both of these players are trying to turtle up a little bit.
oh, true.
Which, you know, it's just not what you want to see. I mean, we were seeing confidence. We want to see more of that.
It's been 2.5 minutes for the first stocks,
yeah,
which
so
is crazy. We're on the road for a good 7-8 minute match.
we are. This could be.
The longest match in Brawlhalla history. However, J-Blade's trying to pick up the pace. However, B1 Units is not budging.
B1 Unit's trying to create a little bit of separation.
Create a little separation, force J-Blade into a bad position.
J-Blade's reading it
J-Blade's
pretty
just
well right now.
playing overly aggressive just to force him out of those positionings he wants. He got so much that first stock from, taking a good position.
Oh, J-Blade in a great spot. Not able to get the finish off, though. B1 Units could get some momentum off of this.
I agree, sir.
I mean, let's be honest. They're both gold players. There's no such thing for momentum
I-
for them. I mean,
Dude, even Sandstorm after being washed would wash them too. Even ever since he stopped sig spamming.
the reason we weren't invited to play in the tournament is because
We're
just
too good.
dominated,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like, we're both like, I'm top 500 and you're top 200 and you haven't played for it.
Yeah, so,
You
I mean,
were top 100 at one point.
I mean, at the end of the day,
There's a reason they're playing and we're not. And
there's a reason why the sponsors only gave us $0. Like, there's a reason.
I mean, that is still a pretty good amount of cash for what we're, displaying to everyone. But
It's a lot more than we're used to. A lot more sponsors than we usually get. Usually get 1 or 2. I think we're already at our 11th sponsor mark.
I agree. I mean, the hype for this tournament is there. It's just, oh, Jay Blade.
Using the illegal
the
helicopter.
illegal move. Oh my gosh. And this is why we don't have 32 sponsors yet.
If we are able to get an interview with Jay Blade, we're gonna have to talk about it.
We are gonna have to talk to him.
We're gonna have to bring it up. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the end of the tournament because we will be having an interview with the winner of the tournament.
Yes, we will. And that will be very interesting to see their insight. Because the winner of the tournament is, you know, quite the player. But if they're using a helicopter like that, are they really a player? Or
I think so.
is the game playing for
But
them?
I guess abusing helicopters is worth it when you get another free body pillow for winning this tournament.
True, true. Raid Shadow Legends really popped off, getting anybody who downloads Raid Shadow Legends a free body pillow, and that includes the players who, these two seem to have already downloaded it, since it does make you better at Brawl. Seem to have already gotten it, and they'll get another one.
And
So-
we all know that two's better than one.
2 is better than 1. Oh, and Jay Blade!
There we have
Oh
it!
my gosh! We were really hoping for B1 units to win that, so that we could finally put justice to the Spear helicopter.
I'm gonna be taking my 3 pesos after this stream.
True. That's my bad.
Jay Blade's coming in clutch, finishing it out, abuses the helicopters a little bit, but
But you gotta do what you gotta do. If you're not good enough to win, you know, just act like you're good enough to win. All right, here's the tournament so far, guys. With this being said, we now have our grand finalist. Jay Blade is waiting in there for us. We want to see if we can maybe get him pulled aside for a winner's bracket conversation.
oh my goodness, Looney lost.
Looney lost.
After that
After that
dominating
dominating
game 1,
game one.
Looney
Oh my gosh.
falls short in game 5.
That is actually crazy here, Phil.
You know what else I think is crazy? I see somebody in this bottom bracket that is starting to go on a little bit of run.
Oh my gosh, Ryu Kira.
Ryu Kira winning
Ryu Kira.
winning 3-1, 3-0, and up 1-0.
Oh my gosh, we need
Oh,
this.
never mind. It's 1-1.
Y'alls are trolling with this room code. Y'alls are trolling with that room code.
Do you put the room code on?
No, it's not a room code.
Wait, what was it?
Because it's tournament, you can't join the clan mates. Do I have either of them friended? Does this work? Y'alls are trolling. Nah, you guys get demoted for real.
Oh, wait. Somebody said something in chat.
Oh, poop. I was gonna knock out Ryu no cap. I mean, you didn't quite manage to do it, which is tragic. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can get Jay Blade pulled up here to see if we can get his side of the everything that happened.
My game froze. I mean, you should have talked to Elsa. I mean, she probably
Had a lot to do that. Lot to do there. Not me just not realizing we haven't had music on this whole time.
They need music with our commentary being so beautiful.
True, we really don't. I'm gonna just join their giant VC.
It's an interview.
I think it's GG's
Yo,
now.
yo.
I think I win this whole thing.
Oh,
Yo,
Once
Jay
you're in
Blade,
bracket,
Jay
bro.
Blade, can I
Two
interview you,
229
bro?
424. 229 424.
Can I interview you, Jay Blade?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, bet. Let's head to a like movie VC. Alright, perfect. So, Jay Blade, after your win on B1 units in you know, ending up in grand finals, what do you think? Like, how do you feel right now?
Honestly, not feeling too confident, but it's pretty nice to be winner side.
You're not feeling very confident. Is that because you're a player who's, you know, carried by helicopter?
Absolutely.
I mean, just spamming the helicopter is something that, you know, we understand because you're fighting for a waifu body pillow right now. But I mean, it's kind of dirty, don't you think?
Is that the prize?
Yes.
Nice.
From our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, epic.
Yeah, literally.
Do you have anything good to say about our sponsor?
Raid Shadow Legends is the #1 free mobile game on the App Store right now.
That's exactly what we've been trying to say.
Exactly.
Amazing.
All right. So, is there any chance you're not going to abuse helicopter in grand finals, or should we be expecting that going ahead?
Maybe I'll hop on Artemis.
So
I'll
you
use,
can spam Lancer?
of course.
You have to respect the honesty. I mean, you
I,
have to.
I mean, they didn't ban it in this tournament, even though they should have. But makes sense. All right, Jay Blade. Well, I'll talk to you later in case you win. So,
Yep.
see you in grand finals.
See you there.
Why did you struggle getting out of that so much?
I wanted to move him to Elite VC, but I couldn't find it on the slider. That was so awkward. It was awesome. All right, and that was our boy Jay Blade, the
Also known as Young Korean Boy.
young Korean boy. All right, let's see if there's a game we can join in and watch. We can watch our boy Floob up against Coach. So let's see how this goes.
It does mean that Coach did win a game in the loser bracket, just like we said he would.
All right. So currently it is 0-0, as expected from a losers bracket match. And a bunch of 6 spamming coming out from Coach. And he's honestly doing bro like Looney,
Oh,
like he was doing to Looney. Oh,
but now it's
wait.
tied.
It's tied. Bro versus Coach.
I mean, like we said, Coach does have the mental advantage right now.
He does. He's
not gonna fold under pressure.
He's very used to these situations. However, he is a coach. He should not be out here on the field today.
It's just like coaches do not play. I mean, you're a coach for a reason at this
Oh.
point, and it seems like we've had
Coach is
a
already reaching his
disconnect.
limit. That is one thing about coaches, is they oftentimes do run out of stamina pretty quick. After all, they're not supposed to be in the tournament.
Do you know what he just had to get him refueled?
Some chocolate milk. Thanks to our sponsor, TrueMoo. Oh, poop. I went off script a bit, guys.
It's what was
Man, Coach is looking fully energized after his fresh Red Bull that he had on the sidelines there. Thanks to Red Bull, it gives our players, you know, the energy they need to keep their eyes open and not fall asleep during this very slow and passive gameplay. That way they can run away in peace. Like, look at bro. He's literally flopping around like a fish on the platforms. And you know what?
seems like Val
Coach?
may be having some connection issues.
Coach may be having some connection issues, or he's just showing that he's tired. I mean, his whole strategy is to 6-spam. He is one of the players who says, here's 6-spam, and really tries to throw it out to the max. However, he misses out on a 3 exclamation target.
On the bright side, since his Wi-Fi is so bad, that brings us to our next sponsor, McDonald's Wi-Fi. Do you ever wish that you were lagging all the time? Do you wish that you couldn't download a game unless it took a week? Well, perfect for you. We have McDonald's Wi-Fi, the worst Wi-Fi known to man.
Think about it like this. If you play a match and you die normally without lagging, you can only blame yourself. However, if you have McDonald's Wi-Fi and you lose, you should be like, I was lagging. And think about it. Your friends will learn to believe you. And guess what? There's nothing they can do about it. And guess what? You get a perfect excuse. As far as I'm concerned, that is worth the time and money.
Not only do you get that, but imagine what happens when you get so good with McDonald's Wi-Fi and then switch off of it. You are going to be the best player known to man.
Exactly. Either that or you'll be really good at creating excuses. But hey,
Either way.
skill is skill.
Mhm.
How do you get sponsored by McDonald's Wi-Fi? By realizing the power of McDonald's Wi-Fi.
We know people.
We know people.
We know
and-
people. That know people.
Yeah. And those people know people, so.
And one of my good friends, his name is Trevor, he has McDonald's Wi-Fi. So, I mean, it just...
We learned firsthand
Just-
what McDonald's Wi-Fi does to a player. And honestly, it's great because if you ever lose, you can just blame it on lag. And I would rather be able to blame it on lag than have to face, you know, the pain myself.
Oh, and it does seem like Coach is trying to get this win with no weapon.
Exactly. He's just trying to style on him. Oh, but he picks up his axe, which he's very known for sig spamming on. He loves throwing out that side sig, just flying straight at his opponent. And the thing is, it's a coin flip on what he's going to do. and he just does the recovery.
And he didn't use his signature. I think that's a perma ban, is it not?
This might be an imposter. We might have to ban him for somebody else playing on his account.
We might. I think that results in a year ban, does it not?
That is very troublesome. We are not a fan of that here. We want everything to be truly honest.
No, Gatlin, trust me, you want to be Trevor, because with McDonald's Wi-Fi, he never has to blame himself.
True. He can only blame the game and the internet, so
He is always the winner. In any situation. Bro thinks he's
I mean, bro thinks he's a god, I guess. Java's a way better player. These are just gold players. Seems like coach is restarting his game. Or is that a forfeit coming out from him? Did we get a forfeit? Oh my gosh. The Ryukura versus Celsior match, versus Cesti Brawls match is down to a game 5. But too bad they put in the flipping code weird. Very tragic.
Is this a forfeit that we got? Wow.
I mean,
Gatlin, what is displeasing you right now? I mean, I don't understand what's that face for?
taking over, coach. See if we can get these players back in here. Alright, well, we're on a awkward intermission.
Who? Is that game 3?
Follow. Wait, was that game 3?
Double 3 stock. Damn.
Bro, I thought that was
Restocked him twice. Wait, hold on. I gotta ask the important questions here. Give the mouse back. We gotta ask the important questions here.
Always gonna look at the bracket. Did you give the controller to someone else or your keyboard? Did you not use a sig?
No, you
sig to
did
kill?
not use a sig.
You did not use a sig to kill. This is bad behavior. Oh, he's got the.
We have a code.
But we would rather have our interview. Thanks to McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Thanks to McDonald's Wi-Fi. Verox won that. I mean, he three stock twice. So I mean, he's clearly doing something right.
All right. At least he's honest. Rich to McDonald's. Wi-Fi. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay. Well, we're gonna go watch
Rizuke. Kind of like that one guy from. Well, it seems like we have been lied to, or the match is over.
We've been lied to. Well, that's awkward.
Nope, the match is over. And there we have it.
Oh, poop. What's the code?
Yeah, put the code
Wait,
in
did
there.
I put the code in? That looks like my code.
Blink?
Oh, Blink is back.
That's a
This is Blink's
shit-talking
first game.
and losing to B1
Yeah,
years.
exactly.
He's made it back.
I would like to see if Coach is able to stop his reign of terror. After all, he's just a trash talker, and I mean, hi, yeah. Dot Prel B.
Blink has W Riz and Gat. I'm not gonna get that one done. You guys did not see anything.
No, you did not. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. They're out here having disputes about who gets to ban maps. Ah, my computer got knocked it over. Knocked it over.
He didn't even knock it over. He just barely touched it.
I know. It's tragic. Tragic.
Tried to do pathetic. What's happening? Wow, wow, wow.
Papa bow. Alright. Blink out here opting for Miami Dome.
This is our third character switch we've seen out of Blink.
Oh my gosh, he's done one for every person.
Yeah.
He went to Yumiko first for Looney. Then for B1 units, he went to Koji. And now he's on the Hattori for Coach.
3, 2,
So it's either he's
one.
really respecting Coach or he doesn't believe in Coach at all and he's picking a throw pick. However, Spear is pretty liked amongst the community as one of the best weapons right now. And I don't know if he would just pick Spear to throw.
I mean, we better not be seeing any helicopter. And
Oh,
you see a helicopter
and that's
and
karma. That's why.
karma.
That's
Yep.
why you don't throw out a helicopter. Helicopter is truly a cheat.
I mean, we've talked about it before. You know, and
We have. However, this does seem to look like Valorox, our boy Coach. He's throwing out a lot of signatures, but I almost wonder if this looks too much like him. Like somebody else is playing for him.
Unfortunately, he is on McDonald's Wi-Fi, so he's probably not gonna win. But he can always blame it on lag.
But he can always blame it on lag, and that's exactly what we hope for.
If you guys need any help at all finding out where to buy McDonald's Wi-Fi, go ahead and ask Gatlin in the chat because he has it.
He does, and he can tell you that is a totally a worthwhile purchase. And it's not that expensive. It's only $300 a month. So I'd say it's really worth for that excuse. They upped their prices to $500. We are not giving any sales to be clear, so in case you go on try to buy McDonald's Wi-Fi and it is not $300, that's not my fault. Oh, and Coach out here getting edge guarded as could be. He could have just dodged back to stage, but instead he tried to be fancy.
It's because he was lagging. I mean, he has excuses.
He does.
galore, like, I
True,
mean,
he does have the excuse. He didn't trust the dodge input, you know, going where he wanted it to. So
you just gotta be wondering.
what is going through his mind with all these signatures? I mean,
there
normally people 6-spam, but
even
this is like
anything?
6-spam. Honestly, I mean, the more stupid you 6-spam, the better you play. So
But he is tearing up right now, so. The only question that I have left is by the time we get back to the grand.
3 exclamation! Oh my gosh, Blink felt too safe off stage. He should have went back to stage. It was as simple as that. Not going off stage. I mean, not going on stage was simply a blunder.
I mean, I guess the only question I have now is that when we get to the grand finals, is our guy, young Korean boy, going to be rusty after not playing for so long?
Good question. He's definitely going to cool down. He's definitely going to cool down. We have our boy Blink and Coach here, who are both pretty good players. But they both have to go through 2 other opponents, I believe. If not, this is their second to last opponent. So, we will have to see who is going to, you know, go up against our helicopter spamming legend.
I mean, we could have a helicopter spam against a helicopter spam.
That would be quite crazy, and it would honestly balance it out. But whoever
would
spams
balance it
helicopter
out,
more would
but
win the match.
Seems like Coach is immune to the helicopter spam as he is just
He's just-
owning right now.
He's mind gaming him. Either that or Blink needs to throw out more helicopters. I mean, they didn't ban it in this tournament for no reason. Nobody understands why, but
It's gonna be there. You might as well abuse
my
it, but
gosh.
that's it. Coach taking it.
he does take game 1. Coach is playing the mind games right now, which is one thing coaches are really good at. They're built for the mind games. However, Blink is supposed to be the better player here. I mean, he's not a coach. He's not the one who's supposed to be on the sidelines.
That is true. By the way, your school board says bro and Coach. Saving lives.
All right. All right. Here we are with game 2. What a spectacle to be had here. This tournament is forming out to be quite interesting despite these players not being that great.
I mean,
Who thought a bunch of silver players would be quite interesting to watch?
I mean, they are. I mean, they don't have a clue what they're doing, but they at least make it interesting.
They do at least make it interesting, which is very important. I mean, we're seeing Coach just sig spam, and it works so well. He used to be a diamond player, but that was so long ago before he got too old and decided to become a coach.
Yeah, no, I mean, I heard at one point he was contending for top of the world, but you know, the older he got, the weaker his fingers got, and he just had to retire and call it quits.
He didn't drink enough chocolate milk in his pro days, so slowly but surely his bones started to crumble.
Back then, they didn't have the science, the technology to know how much chocolate milk truly performs
True.
while you're gaming.
It was
so.
way less popular. It wasn't until Sandstorm popularized chocolate milk. However, he stopped drinking chocolate milk and stopped sig spamming, and that's why Coach is here. He's ready to prove himself again, but
Ready to prove that he's more than just a coach nowadays. He can
and he
be a
gets
contender, but
gimped.
he's got to get back to stage first. Which is,
Yeah, he's not getting back to stage. Good edge guard by Mean Trash Talk guy.
you know, I just don't think Mean Trash Guy is that good. I think Coach is just way better in every aspect of the game.
I honestly agree. I think we saw Mean Trash Talk guy's true colors when he honestly just tried to get inside of the mental of B1 units by trash talking him.
Yeah, and honestly, I just think that he just cannot perform like Coach does. I mean, nobody does like Coach.
Nobody does it like Coach. I mean, oh my gosh.
I mean, just look at that.
Look at Coach. Yes.
You couldn't do it more perfectly.
He doesn't handle. I mean, he handles trash talk like it's nothing. I mean, that's all of his days of experience
I mean, it really
coming
is.
into play here.
You know, and if you're Mean Trash Talk Guy right now, you got to be nervous. You're in the lowers. You know, you just came off an embarrassing loss.
Maybe
It's got to be tough.
I mean, you gotta back up your trash talk, you know? I mean, who knows if he trash talked him before this match, but after seeing the in-game chat of the previous set we saw him in, there's not much hope for Blink being, you know,
No, there's really
not a mean trash talk guy.
I think that is all Blink is, but I mean, Coach is just taking it
is-
so.
Coach is taking some hits to do the damage, but he,
You know-
at the end of the day, he's getting the important hits.
Coach is starting to look like a top 100 player.
Coach is honestly starting to play like he, you know, used to. Perform how he used to play back in 06.
Like, he looks like he belongs to be in the championship.
Honestly, I wouldn't be...
And what a play
Wow.
by Coach.
With these well-placed signatures, he's six-beaming so much, yet he has yet to have a bad signature placed, which is insane. Oh my
Stays
gosh.
alive.
And he's getting
Coach
so many
is not
beats.
done yet.
Mean Trash Talk guy is just falling for it all.
And Coach stays alive.
Oh my gosh.
Gets the damage. Coach
Is Mean
still not
Trash
done.
Talk guy gonna two-stock him again? After getting boxed the first 10 seconds? Like, Coach is literally
Oh.
what you want to be. You want to be really good at adapting. And, I mean, he thought he had it there, but you know what?
I mean, Coach is starting to look like one of those young guns out there.
He literally looked like a young gun right there with that play. And that was amazing. I never would have expected that from Coach,
That
but
was quite literally perfect.
all right. So now we're readying up this next match. Mean Trash Talk guy no longer pulling out the Hattori. I wonder if that was a troll pick to get inside of his mental. I mean, Mean Trash Talk guy would do anything underhanded to win at this rate.
I mean, he would, but it's just no match for Coach. Coach is just the best player that I think we've ever seen come through this organization. I mean, there's just nobody better.
Nobody, but he was handling helicopter like it was nothing. So I feel like he might be one of the only players who stands a chance against J-Blade or
think
young
he might
Korean
be.
boy.
I think he might be. I mean, J-Blade just... When we watch J-Blade, we think, wow, that guy's good. But when you watch Coach, you think, wow, this is the best I ever do.
Exactly.
He-
And that's a very big difference. That's like Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. Like,
Exactly. I mean, and some people might be asking, well, why is he in the losers bracket? Because he wants to give people that sense of hope that they can win too.
he wants a Cinderella story.
He does.
If you don't Cinderella your story, are you really like
Story in your Cinderella? I
exactly?
don't think so.
Now the real question is, Coach lost to Zesty Brawls, right?
You're right.
Zesty Brawls kind of got boxed by J-Blade though. So that is the only concern. Oh my gosh, but he lets these SIGs fly, and it's making Blink have to, question whether he wants to commit or not. Oh my gosh, and that would have killed him right there. Coach knew the risk that was involved in that SIG, but he thought it was worth the kill.
Coach throws out another SIG. Doesn't quite get the kill, but we're seeing some true Coach gameplay right here.
True Coach gameplay. Coach is really doing his best, and this is twice now he's been down at the start. However, I don't think he lost his stock first doing that, but we do know he prefers the axe over the scythe, but that's probably just because of his old fingers.
Yeah, I mean, old fingers, the scythe, you gotta move a lot more. The scythe, it's a lot quicker, but with axe, you can take your time.
You gotta just click a button every 5 seconds, and exactly.
There it is.
And that's why he prefers the axe. It's a lot easier on the fingers. Oh, but
he's gonna prime up the axe, but
chooses
the
the
scythe.
scythe. Oh, this is quite an interesting choice for Coach. Like, I don't understand the reasoning for this.
He's an interesting coach, but he's one of the smartest in the game. You know he's gonna make
True.
the right decision.
We can think we know what's best, but in reality, all we are is, players who are good. But he's been in our shoes for much longer, so.
He knows more than we know. The
Exactly.
IQ that this man has is just,
It's out of this world.
it's just
And
incomprehensible.
he cooked Blink 2 games in a row. So it might not even be as simple as just trying to pick the weapon that's better, but he also needs to, pick a weapon that's his opponent's not used to. So that way he has to always change how he plays.
I mean, we can see that Blink's winning right now, but the only way Blink would be able to win is if Coach wants him to win. So clearly Coach is, added some dramatic effects.
Exactly. Coach does need to beat the average toxic kid on Brawlhalla, and that's kind of who Blink represents.
And what a read right there.
Oh
by
my
Coach.
gosh.
You can't do it better than him.
He's proving that his scythe has what it takes to, handle with the best.
Excuse
in the
me,
tournament.
I am not Ozzy 2.0, I'm Phil.
That is Phil. Don't disgrace him like that.
Phil with an F. F-I-L. That's it.
Yes.
And here we have it. Coach is bringing this game back. I mean, Coach is
cooking. Oh.
Coach is now gone from losing to winning in terms of damage.
So he showed that he could do all of that work with his scythe. Now he just swapped to the axe to wrap up the game. And honestly, I think that's a spectacle from Coach.
I think Coach had something to prove this game.
Oh, Coach had me biting my nails there.
Coach
Metaphorically, of course.
had me. He does some moves that make you stress a little bit, but clearly he knows what he's doing.
And
I mean,
yeah,
he's the best.
And the trash talker kind of fumbled under the pressure.
And right there, we have a perfect sweep. This is why Coach. This is why Coach is on top.
Coach is one of the best players to ever touch this game, and he really just proved it right there. All right, and we're gonna be seeing Zesty Brawls up against Coach. That's gonna be a rematch.
He brawls up against Coach.
No, and Coach out here with the relog. Coach must be experiencing some difficulties with his internet. That's worse for.
I don't play
Brawl at
Brawlhalla
McDonald's.
at all. I don't know any players, but it's feel like a pro player. I am top 200. I haven't played in like a year. I was top 100, but I played last week and got back up to top 200. So
In
not
like 20
quite
games.
pro, but we'll work on getting back
Yeah.
up there.
He was really good. He knows all of his Brawlhalla stuff. He knows the names to all the legends and all their weapon comps and all their SIGs.
Yeah, I mean, it's just everybody thinks this game is just about finding out one player, but if you know every player, you know what's gonna happen to you. So you really gotta know your opponents as well as you know yourself.
True. Sometimes knowing yourself is less important.
Yeah, the number one thing you gotta do is not be predictable. Don't come out doing the same thing. Don't throw the same combos, same signatures. You gotta just let it all loose.
Let it all loose. That's a good way to put it, Phil. And that's why I'm not as good as you are, even off your break.
I mean, you have
Let it all
switched
loose.
a lot more into content creation, which is just going crazy right now. Everybody leave a like and subscribe. Or follow if you're watching on Twitch. And send us sponsors. Anyways. What were we talking about? See, this is why,
I know, but anyways,
this is why
Coach
I'm a pro
went,
at the content.
Coach went 3-0, and he's up here with the momentum of 3-0 against mean trash talk guy. And he's going to be trying to take out Zesty Brawls.
Zesty is someone that we have been watching for quite a while.
Yes.
I think this is our third game we watched of him.
This is our third game we've watched of him from so far, and this will be the third game we've watched of Coach as well. These are our two most watched players so far this tournament.
And what a switch up from Coach.
Coach pulling out the Zol.
And we have some toxicity by Zesty saying, what the star
Oh.
is that?
And we know what happens to trash talkers.
Especially
Coach
up against
puts them
Coach.
down. Yep, Coach puts all the trash talkers down.
And I know what some of you guys might be thinking, oh, that's not trash talk, but trust us, we know what goes on in between these players. That they are simply only talking trash.
They are trying to get any mental advantage they can over the other. After all, pride is what's really important. However, you kind of, without even realizing, by trash talking, you kind of throw away your pride, realizing that the only thing you gain from it is a win.
Look at Coach go already with an early lead, but are we surprised?
No, we're not. I mean, he 3-0'd the last trash talker, so
I wouldn't be surprised if he did it again. Obviously, if he loses the game, he's just adding on for dramatic effect. There's nothing else to do.
exactly. Oh my gosh,
Full ground.
a
right
full
there.
ground. But the thing is, he didn't get punished for it.
He actually got damage off of it, so
He's not getting punished for these. He's getting punished
Coach
afterwards.
using some of the strategies from back in 1987, and they're still working today.
And that's the thing, though. Coach has the experience. A lot of these players haven't had to deal with this for a while because they didn't play back then. So all the stuff that was going on then is not really common anymore.
I mean, all these players coming up in the 2020 era, while Coach was been grinding the game since 1980. I mean, he took his break. You know, he took that 20-year break in the middle, but
I know he said Coach doesn't belong in the game, but he's been showing himself to be quite the player. So
I mean, I think it might be time for a Coach redemption arc.
a Coach redemption arc, back up to the top 100s again.
If I think anybody in the world is deserving of it, I think it's me, and then Coach.
Honestly, I agree.
Coach is definitely.
Coach is definitely second. Coach, he's shown a lot of growth throughout this last year. He went from playing not so good because it'd been so long since he played, but here we go. We see him going up against some of Fugaci's best players, and
what a
he's-
read
oh
by
my
Coach.
gosh! Coach took out that stock like nothing. He is really putting the 10 strength into 10 strength.
Yes, he is. Coach might be the best player to ever walk the earth. I mean, we are just lucky that we are able to watch this.
Exactly. Zesty Brawls is doing not too bad against Coach, considering how good Coach is. And he is the one who knocked Coach down. However, I mean, he still has to wrap up this stock, which is something Zesty Brawl doesn't do too bad at, considering his character is not very good at it.
But
Coach literally almost ended his whole entire career right there. Oh my gosh, Zesty Brawls is getting hit by everything Coach throws out.
Coach sees an opportunity and he takes it.
Coach is... Where's this been? We have never seen a Zol from flipping Coach ever. But here we go. He's popping off. He's showing this pocket pick out to the world. And he is one hit away from being up 1-0.
One hit away. All Coach has to do is finish this out, and there it is.
And he does. He does it so quickly. Coach is up 1-0. Isn't that crazy, Phil? We are seeing a legend coming back to the game. And heck, he's showing that he might be better than ever before.
This is just a monumental moment for the game. I mean, there's...
What's better than having a legend come back just to conquer yet again?
If two legends came back and they both conquered all over again.
But Saint Storm, he doesn't 6-spam anymore.
So I think it might be my time to come back.
Coach knows Zola's a sleeper pick.
Ooh,
You're
this is
aware.
a sleeper pick. I mean, if there's a draft of all of the characters, I'm definitely not taking Coach in the first round, second round, or maybe even third round. Soul. I'd take Coach in the first round any day. But Zol, I think, is a 5th, 6th round pick.
Yeah,
He's
he's
an absolute sleeper.
He is an absolute sleeper. He's one of those characters that are super explosive. As long as you can get the explosions going, you'll definitely reap the benefits. And Coach knows how to take advantage of that.
Yeah,
As you can see so far, he's following up a move we never knew was a combo move.
And just like that, coach is taking the first stock already.
Coach literally playing out of his mind so far.
You know, everybody thought that coach was an axe mate and you'd be playing axe on him, but no, he's canon.
I don't know why he ever plays Volkov ever. If he's a cannon main.
I mean, I don't know. I just think that coach just wanted people to have a chance.
True.
But now that this is for top 3, he's got to get serious.
He does have to get serious here, Phil.
He's getting serious. He's pulling out the main. He's pulling out the big guys.
Yeah, he's pulling out the big guns. He's been learning from good players like Stingray, and simply, he might be even better than Stingray now.
Simply,
He's showing a sign of respect after what happened the other game.
And
Because this was that set where Zesty Brawl saved Coach, remember?
Yeah, it was. But
So-
Zesty also bringing out our sponsors and McDonald's Wi-Fi.
McDonald's Wi-Fi. See, now if he loses, he can blame it on McDonald's Wi-Fi. So,
There's
honestly,
nothing quite like it.
there's nothing quite like it. And honestly, it kind of builds a character a bit, right? Oh my gosh.
What
See
a play.
what happens when you put on McDonald's Wi-Fi? You lag and then you pop off.
Even though Coach,
You need Coach to win. Honestly, Coach will win because Coach has our hearts.
we want to
Oh
see
my, Coach is going crazy.
Coach against Jay in the finals. That's what we want.
That's what we want. We want to see Coach redeem himself. I mean, think about it. We at the start of this, whole tournament, we thought Coach didn't have a chance. I mean, it had been so long since he's like touched the game for real that we didn't think he still had it in him.
I mean,
but-
we were clowning on him. I even said that coaches don't play for a reason, but here we are. He's up
But
2-0.
here we are. Oh my gosh, he is up 2-0. Zesty Brawls is going to have to do something about this if he wants a chance.
Are we
However,
going to see
Coach
a
is so
character
good at
switch?
adapting.
And we do.
We do see a character switch. We see the Artemis, which is Zesty Brawl's first main. Then he swapped to Fate because he was a big Azu fan.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
All right, but here we go. The last set of winner semifinals. Winner goes to losers finals.
3,
If I recall, I
1,
could be wrong.
brawl.
Yes, winners goes to losers final to fight B1 units. The
And-
player who is intentionally losing his second stock so that way he could get the weapon advantage.
Yes, but
And-
we did say if you were gambling, to put it all on.
Put it all
Whoever's
on.
going against.
True.
Them. So put it all on Coach Cubans.
True, because we did see that they were really folding under pressure from that game 5. Anybody who makes it to there shows that they don't panic in losers finals position.
What is Zesty doing? Just walking
Zesty's
into
just
it.
walking into it. I thought at this point we'd be only at gold players, but maybe he's still the last remaining silver player.
I guess so. As Coach is just going off.
What is going through Zesty's head? He's just walking into things. Either that or that's Coach just mind gaming him to the next year.
Like, there's no doubt about it that Zesty wants that stock back, and he is getting it.
Oh
back
my
right
gosh.
now, and he just got it
He
back
just
completely.
cooked. Oh my gosh, you gave him an inch of space and he took it and ran.
You give him an inch, he's gonna take him.
Exactly, and he definitely took advantage of it there.
What can Coach do to answer getting caught again? Coach needs to start to go more on the offensive. And we might see that now.
Alright, yes, and we're seeing Coach cook. Yep, Coach has hit so many ground pounds on this weapon, and that is one of the weapons that has a decent ground pound, but it's not like Spear Helicopter where it plays the game for you. So it's like he's magneting it in, or he's using it as a bait. Like, how many times have you seen Zesty Brawls punish one of those?
I haven't
Thing
seen
is-
one yet.
Exactly, you haven't seen it yet, and that's because Coach is just cooking.
However, Zesty has him on the edge right now, not letting him back. But Coach is too good to get caught on the edge. He said, "I'm going to come back, and you're not gonna stop me."
In the end, Sig. Thing is here, Coach has done really good at wrapping up these stocks, where the only time Zesty has wrapped up stocks is through a lot of momentum. Alright, I stand corrected. He finally...
The announcer curse coming in full swing.
Exactly, you know it. He must have heard us say that and said, you know what, I'm going to prove you wrong.
Yes, he is. I mean, he is on the brink of elimination. He's down to his last life.
He is down to his last life, and he's just hopping above him. He's probably going to continue doing so until it doesn't work, and it already doesn't work. He lands and touches the ground once,
Well, the good news
and Coach gets him.
for Zesty is that this has been the closest game yet.
This has been the closest game yet.
The bad news is that it took until game 3 for that to happen.
Exactly. However, he's not quite out of it yet. This counter pick could still clutch up for him, but Coach seems to be getting the read on him. He needs to adapt quickly if he wants a chance.
Could it? Will it be too little too late, or will Zesty have the counter?
Oop, the down lane
Started to look like
that recovery. He got the weak hitbox of it.
Too late. Coach is going off.
Coach is going off. However, we did see what happened at the start of Zesty's stock earlier when he got that nice kill.
Do a perfect
0 to death almost.
0 to death,
But it is not enough.
Coach
Coach
will be
makes
going
it
top
to
3.
losers finals up against B1 units, the lose a stock player, to mind game his opponents.
Jay, you got your wish.
You got your wish, Jay. All right, and B1 units is just toiling around in a custom match. He must be keeping himself warmed up. Coach is sure as heck popping off so far. Here's the bracket.
I mean, just look at Coach. 4-1. He went to the losers bracket early, and he fought his way through it.
He did. Yo, Optics is looking absolutely beautiful today. Phil, I think he thinks you're Optics. This is Phil.
I'm Optics.
Yeah, you're Optics now. Your name's Eli suddenly. Hi, Jake. Who's Jake?
Dude, that's 2 people now to call me Jake.
This is either Phil or Optics. Which one is it? Are you Phil or are you Optics?
I'm Phil.
You're Phil. Wait.
Phil with F-I-L.
F-I-L.
Phil.
Are you also... Is Optics your, other name?
I mean, I do have a twin named Optics, but I disowned him quite a long time ago.
Ah, understood.
Yeah, so...
And B1 units taking a while to lock in.
I mean, 5-1 on Coach now. Excuse me, not 4-1. 5-1. B1 units is only 2-1. I mean, Coach not only has the experience playing the game, he has the experience in this tournament.
He does. He's been through many tournaments before, and he's showing his experience to this date. He 3-0'd the last 2 opponents. He's finally getting his momentum going that we kind of expected, that we didn't quite expect from Coach. I honestly was about to say we expected it, but in reality, we did not.
I mean...
Why is Blink in here popping in? This is not B1 units. We are waiting on the B1 units.
Oh yeah, Gatlin is
Furry
also
supporter.
my twin. We...
Room invite declined. He does not want to join in.
suggest. Let's see what the chat's saying.
Alrighty. Valorok's out here with the less than optimal Wi-Fi.
I didn't say anything.
We don't know the room code.
Custom.
Alrighty, y'all. Are you going to be in this tourney? No, we have been commentating. If we were in this tourney, we would easily sweep all of these gold players. Alright, and that is the Ryu from the thumbnail. Level 99.
My goodness.
The top 100 noob. What will he do to Coach?
What did his coach? Can he really do anything?
Hey, bro. Hey, Brozu. Brady, it's time to... Brozu, it's time for you to commentate. Fill in the seat.
No, you're Phil.
Oh. Yeah, come on, Phil. Sorry, Phil...
I had to get a drink real quick. Hold on. What's going on?
No, you're Phil. Phil! What is Phil doing? Phil is lollygagging off behind the green screen. I'm sorry, I was expecting this to be a little less... you know, informal for losers final. So for that, I do apologize, guys. Oh, Phil. Hey, Phil. You left your drink over there that you went to go get.
Shoot.
All right. Phil ended up getting his drink. He stretched his arm out and grabbed it.
I already know B-Ballin's gonna go crazy.
3, 2, 1.
B-Ballin is going crazy. Yes, B1 units. He is the guy who's known for dropping his second to last stock just so that way he gets the weapon advantage.
And dropping his first stock too.
And then he's up against Coach on the Volkov. We'll get this first game. I do know that this is B1 unit's favorite map. So I don't know how Coach let him have it. However, this could be to destroy his mental right off the bat.
Pretty sure that's B-Ballin.
All right, our boy B-Ballin versus Coach. B-Ballin versus Coach. 0. Booyah. All right, and a special thanks to our sponsor, Dog Zoo. If you ever need pet food, honestly, don't ask her because she'll just eat it. All right, Coach out here has the health advantage. He actually has a whole extra stock on him. He wrapped up the stock quite early. However, he's throwing out these random signatures that are nowhere close to B1 units, trying to bait him out.
You know B-Ballin's going crazy with that ball right now.
B-Ballin, oh my gosh, B-Ballin wrapping up the stock. Oh my gosh, he is jumping around like a little rabbit. He's not looking very gold today. That is for sure. Alright, and the combo out from B-Ballin, honestly knocking him down in HP. I will say though, it is quite funny that you swapped to a black shirt.
Yeah.
I thought you were just getting a drink.
That red shirt is kind of lame. Couldn't match you.
I understand. Probably too much confusion. You probably heard from behind the scenes that people were confused who is who.
Yeah.
Honestly, thank you for that, Phil.
I had to do that while grabbing my drink.
So let me ask you this, Phil. Do you think Coach had his eggs over medium today?
Who?
Phil, do you think Coach
Who's
had... Coach is the Volkov. The one in the lead right now.
All I know is B-Ballin's balling right now.
B-Ballin's kind of getting bald.
Nah, he's balling. Ah, yeah, back to the ball.
Oh, yeah, he's actually back to the ball, which is his main weapon. Oh, and he's just trying to throw him into the air so we can get a finisher. However, oh my gosh, Coach wraps it up so soon. Oh, Mickey Monda, for real. Jeez Louise. Coach out here 1-0 on B-Ballin. B-Ballin picking the same character, trying to run it back. Is he able to do it?
Why does he have wings? Does he always have wings?
That's Volkov. That's your favorite character.
I didn't know.
Phil.
I didn't know he had wings.
He's a vampire. He's a Dracula. Come on, Phil. You're like top 100.
I know.
I thought you would know this.
But he doesn't have like wings right now, so this is like confusing.
Oh, you know what? That is kind of fair. I guess if you never watch the lock-in and don't pay attention to the SIGs, all you care about is where the SIGs hit.
I don't even know who I'm fighting, so I just don't pay attention to that screen.
True, true. Honestly, I'm just that confident. W Phil.
Yeah, now B-Ballin's balling. Let's go. Back
Yes,
to that
this is
ball.
quite a close match. Coach versus B-Ballin.
Oh, well. I mean, Phil.
Oh, hey, Brady.
Nah, I'm a B-Ballin fan.
Alright. Dude, this match is going a lot slower than before. Coach is not quite popping off as he once was.
B-Ballin balling.
B-Ballin's taking the lead. B-Ballin is the thumbnail, so it only makes sense that he would make it this far. However, can he go even farther, or will Coach coach his way to victory? Honestly, we did say to put your money on Coach here, since we said put your money on whoever's, you know, taking a loser's bracket run. Oh, and Coach is not looking that crazy right now. Oh my gosh, Coach gets skipped early. B-Ballin is balling with his hands.
Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh, you gotta dribble the ball. And that's what he's doing. He is dribbling, flipping Coach like he's a ball. However, Coach is known for adapting. After all, we've seen it countless times these last couple sets, and he's done it so quickly. He got he 3-0'd 2 people, which is actually crazy. Oh,
Obliteration for sure.
it's almost like his mental died. Oh my gosh, Coach getting boxed just like that. 1-1.
Did you write 12?
doing, Optics?
Sorry.
Come on, Eli.
Sorry. I was over at the office the other day. I decided to come over.
Oh, he switched characters.
He swapped back to that Zol, which he popped
Oh my
off with
God.
last set. So can you blame him?
He's playing Cannon.
Coach.
He is playing Kanan. I know you do not like Kanan. You find it a very boring weapon. However, let me tell you, his Kanan is quite interesting to watch.
Nah. No, he's playing Cannon.
I know it is against your blood, Phil. But I mean, you were just doing it earlier. I mean, look at that ground pound. It's actual art. However, B1 units is known for being really good at versing all forms of weapons. So,
Isn't that the point of the game?
I understand you're a good player, but some players are not quite as good. Coach kind of cooked there. Coach out here showing his 10 strength stat.
Nah, he's just
Like
playing
it's
Cannon.
nothing. I mean, he did that with Axe. The side air.
And that's how you ball
Perfect.
right there.
And B Ballin out here evening up the game almost. He's maybe a hit behind Coach. And that's very good for him. However, he did not quite get the weapon advantage you hoped for. Getting the weapon starve, making sure his opponent, you know, ate their eggs over medium today. But at this point, I'm pretty sure they all did. And they all probably had their chocolate milk as well. Since we do know, chocolate milk helps strengthen your bones. And that's why our sponsor here is TrueMove. You know, I hope gamers like you keep your bones strong, because you don't want to break a finger or your rib cage or even a foot while you play Brawl. So make sure to keep that in mind and choose TrueMove when you decide to go chocolate milk.
And thank you to our sponsor, Raid Shadow for offering a free body pillow to the winner.
Free body pillow to the winner and anybody who downloads
And
it
that's
right now.
my boy B-balling right
Oh my
there.
gosh, B Balling is literally B Balling.
Get it together.
He's
Coach.
playing Cannon. Stop rooting for him.
Coach out here.
Coach is better. Coach has not played since 1987.
Probably why he's using Cannon.
Oh, and Coach out here evening it up. Coach,
Evening it
Coach is
up,
doing
huh?
B Ballin strat against him. B Ballin known for losing that second stock first, that way he can get the weapon advantage. However, he is not quite as good at it. Coach learning new tech, when in reality he should probably be perfecting his old tech.
Let's go, Coach. Let's go, Coach.
Alright, oh, and an optimal combo from B Ballin. Not quite something you would expect from a gold player, but I'm quite impressed.
Let's go. Big ups, Coach.
Big ups. That is for sure, Eli.
No.
Coach.
Coach is able to reverse this here. He is on Zol, so the high strength makes it super easy to reverse somebody like this. However, he does need to get the proper hits to get the kill. Putting him in a bad spot's a good start. However, he fell for the Radish tech. I mean, gold players are just gonna watch what they see from the pros.
I mean, that's what you get
So-
for playing Cannon. So
No, I mean, he learned that move from Coach back when
Honestly,
Coach did that first in 1998.
Coach did do that first back in 1998, back when Ryu was a character.
So did he win or is it like best of 5?
All right, B Balling gets the second one. It is best of 5, so we do have at least one more game. Coach swapping up his character one more time.
All right,
Phil,
no
you
Cannon.
know it's a
We're
best
good.
of 5. You've been watching for about 2 hours, Phil.
He must have just forgot.
Yeah,
Short-term memory loss happens to the best of
it's the
us.
black shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you normally wear red, but it was too confusing. People didn't know who was who, you know?
Get them Fugaci.
Everyone here is Fugaci focus. So, just to clarify,
What's you're chewing on?
these are two of Fugaci's best
All right.
players. Two high gold players going up against each other. We did hear that B1 units might have hit plat right before stream. However, we cannot confirm this.
A new report came in saying that B1 units might be using illegal substances, so
Oh no, did he go past his limit of chocolate milk?
he might have. I think we might have to ban him.
This
He's
is
the one to
this is
coach.
bannable behavior.
He's balling though, so
We
it's
love
fine.
Coach.
We love coach. We love coach.
Be
We
balling, go
love
crazy.
coach. We love coach.
We want Coach.
Coach's Wi-Fi probably hasn't been balling.
We love.
Well, yeah, maybe we will go straight there. Honestly. Oh, gosh.
Let's go.
Jeez, maybe. Oh my gosh, I told you guys to put your money on Coach, but B Ballin is cooking. He's up 2-1.
Let's go, coach.
Hey, we're not leaving.
Okay.
We're gonna be shouting maybe out.
Alright.
Can you yell go be ballin'?
Go be ballin'!
No, say
Oh,
go
yeah.
Coach! Go Coach!
Go, coach.
Go, coach!
Yeah, Mom
She
Zoo!
said be ballin' first.
But she
I don't know.
She corrected
And
herself.
Jake,
No.
Monday's a thumbs up. I'll
Who's
be back
Jake?
to you on the rest of it, but I'll be here.
Who's Jake?
Yeah,
Be ballin'.
I'm Phil.
Phil,
With F-I-L.
No, I'm Phil.
go Phil!
I'm Eli.
Bye, Mom Zoo.
F-I.
Take care,
Alright.
dog Sue, while we're gone.
Coach, oh my gosh, Coach definitely used the motivation Mom Zoo gave him to, you know, pop off here. And honestly, he was down quite a bit at the start of this match, and it is quite evened out. However, he does still need to play good in order to, you know, fully even it out. And B Ballin does not seem to want to give him any space. He's taking up all the flipping space he can.
Let's go.
Oh, that was a hitbox extender, I'm not gonna lie. Go be ballin'.
Alright, Coach needs to get back on the ground. However, he's lollygagging in the air, giving B Ballin the chance to catch his landing. B Ballin is just not being stupid. I mean, he's still jumping around like a rabbit all over the stage, which to be fair is pretty funny.
I mean, he's
But-
ballin', so.
But yeah, he's just not making the same mistakes flipping Coach's. Coach is floating in the air longer than he should. He's wasting movement he shouldn't, and he's attacking air. Like, what was that side air, bro? Coach, come on, bro. You're the type of guy who tells me not to do that. Yet here you are doing it.
What a terrible coach.
Coaches should not be doing that, but that's part of the reason why he's losing here. He's going against his own word, and you know we're not a fan of that.
And he's about to go ballin'.
Oh, B Ballin gets the sidelight sider. One more of those in a decent position, and Coach will die. Oh, and Coach goes up against the ceiling.
Let's go.
Coach is out of the tournament. We are getting the rematch from J-Blade and flipping B1 units.
Let's go be ballin'. Let's go.
That is actually crazy. B Ballin taking in the dub here. He does, however, now he is up against J-Blade. J-Blade is our, you know, sleeper, a resident helicopter spammer, and
Helicopter?
helicopter. You know when spear players go up with their recovery and down with their ground pound?
What's the other
Oh,
character?
coach, you were-
Like, what's the other weapon?
Phil, you were complaining about it.
He was
earlier.
playing scythe with it, but the weapon it's on his spear.
Alright. Well, like, I just.
But it
checking.
completely changes how the weapon is played. Would be nice if we could stay in the same lobby, and we do. And he sticks to the spear yet again. We talked to him, and he said he might not spam with spear. However, we're seeing a change of heart. He no longer wants to be that respectable player. He wants to be Fugaci's greatest, which doesn't mean much when they're all gold players. But that's fine.
But they're up against be ballin', so. Probably not gonna do very good.
All right, this is the final set, unless B Ballin wins.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
B Ballin 0 versus J Blade 0.
It's an umbrella.
All right, perfect. All right, so just one last reminder. B Ballin has to not only win this set, but win the next set as well. So J Blade is going to do his best to helicopter spam his way to victory. And if he can, he will be crowned Fugaci's greatest. However, B
And
Ballin
let's go.
starting this set
Let's
out
go.
with a statement. A max level legend is forcing level 10. That's more respectable than, you know, helicopter spammers. Somehow or another, they did not ban helicopter spam. I do not know how in the world they went without doing that for this tournament. However, that is an oversight by the people who hosted this. Other than that, I would say they made a great tournament. However, they need to nerf. It's honestly partly Brawlhalla's fault.
Fart?
Yeah, it's literally a fart though. Think about how stinky it is. The fact that you can just helicopter spam. Oh, and easily evening it up. A lot of players are seeming to try to steal B-Ballin's strat of killing yourself before, you know, your opponent, so that way you can get the weapon advantage. See, and now your opponent is playing behind, trying to get their weapon spawn, but they can't. And he's the first player to do it with at least some success. However, if he can keep it going, oh, he gets greedy there with that follow-up. Oh,
Yo!
B-Ballin doesn't need a weapon.
Go!
He doesn't need a weapon. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh my gosh, wowzers.
The B-Ballin hype is real.
B-Ballin is going crazy right now.
Let's go, coach. Let's go.
Coach is gone.
Let's go, coach. Coach should have been here.
Understood. Oh my gosh, even with the 3 exclamation marks, it's like he's really in J-Blade's head. Oh my gosh, J-Blade was looking so good last stock. However, oh, he can't punish it. It's actually crazy.
Remember what's on the line.
And B-Ballin's mix-up did not quite work. B-Ballin risen up
worry.
J-Blade's stock
Punch
confirmed.
them to death.
Literally, this is basically cheating. I mean, but to be fair, who cares if you're cheating if you're going up against a helicopter spammer? At this point, you could download aimbot hacks, and I think it would be justified.
Let's go.
And there we go. He aimbots the spirit bomb on J-Blade, our helicopter spammer.
Just so you guys know, B-Ballin has to win 2 sets in a row.
That's fine. B-Ballin is crazy like that.
Let's go, coach.
Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see how J-Blade reacts. Oh my gosh, and we're already seeing the counter pick. He's no longer gonna be helicopter spamming. This is crazy. I don't think you understand what this means.
Instead, he'll be lance spamming.
I know. This thing should be get banned as well, but at least it's not helicopter spam. But either way, he's trying to find some form of way to get
Oh, B-Ballin.
carried to the top.
B-Ballin, don't do it. Don't do it, B-Ballin.
His PC crashed. He kicked your butt so hard that it crashed. No way. It's okay though. The Artemis is definitely a mix-up. He seemed to have the grasp on how to beat your helicopter spamming. So ultimately, all we need to do is wait for him to get back. So I guess in this time,
Let's go.
here's a message from our sponsor. So today we have been sponsored by a plethora of things. However, after last set where Coach got knocked out by B-Ballin and upset the world, we got sponsored last second by yet another thing. Tissue paper. So that way you can cover your tears. Wipe them away. Think about it. You just get a nice little tissue and you go, and boom. Suddenly, your tears are no longer in your face. So that way you can handle losses like that. So, honestly, I would just like to say thank you to our sponsor, Tissue Paper.
That's wallpaper engine.
B1 Units is out here trying to get DQ'd. He pulled up a completely different game. He pulled up wallpaper engine.
What's a wallpaper engine?
So we get a nice pristine wallpaper instead of focusing on what matters most.
No, like
this Brawlhalla tournament.
actually, what is wallpaper engine?
I think it gets you animated wallpapers.
Like for this game?
No, like on your desktop.
That brings us
Alright.
to our next sponsor, Wallpaper Engine. Do you wish that you had a cool wallpaper? Do you wish that it moved around and it wasn't just a plain old boring picture or some naturistic background that nobody cares about?
Yeah, I do.
Get Wallpaper Engine. That way you can have whatever you want.
Exactly. Think about it. You can feel at home on your desktop. Now that is important. What else is important is having McDonald's Wi-Fi. That way, you're at least able to get in the game.
Yeah, by the way, Coach only lost because of lag, so.
Yeah, exactly. So think about it. Coach can literally say, "Why I only lost because of lag."
B-Ballin.
And see, if B-Ballin didn't have McDonald's internet, he wouldn't have been able to get in the game.
Oh, damn.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Take it away from her. Oh, level 99 versus level 56. Free win for B-Ballin, not gonna lie.
more doing that.
You realize we're not supposed to be overly biased, Phil?
What happened to Coach?
I was never rooting for Coach.
Yeah.
Coach was the exception.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Brawl.
Here we are for game 2 of the first set. B-Ballin has to win 2 more games in order to reset the bracket, and then he has to win another 3. However, J-Blade could put a rap to it in just 3 matches if he wanted. J-Blade has to win 3 matches without losing 2.
Which brings us to our next
Tissue paper. We'll say though, if he does not have Mountain Dew sweated all over himself, he's gonna be doomed. Because how else are you supposed to replace all the sweat beads with Mountain Dew? They do say, guys, don't follow the chickens that lay your eggs. That's a problem. You gotta admit, it's true, Phil. You're the one who told me this saying.
I'm just freaking out at B-Ballin right now. Instead.
B-Ballin is known for coming back. He intentionally loses his stocks so that way he can get the weapon advantage to then snowball after. It's actually purely genius.
Bro, did he just teleport? Nah, he teleported.
Somebody is cheating here, and I
Someone-
want to say
someone
it's
teleported.
probably J-Blade.
Someone teleported, that's for sure.
B-Ballin out here, the man of the thumbnail, out here guaranteed 2nd place. Will he do his best to get first, or will he fall short to J-Blade? The person who knocked him into loser's bracket. Oh! And oh my gosh, he gets the read and cooks him. Dude, who knew a gold player knew how to do that? What's also... Exactly. Are you maidenless? Do you have no maidens? Well, guess what? Thanks to our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. If you download Raid, you get a free body pillow. And guess what? They're also being generous enough to give the winner of this tournament a free body pillow. And honestly, I think it would be deserved. Because what's worse than being maidenless?
Let's make
There's
it
nothing.
clear, even if you have a maid, this will be better.
True.
Playing Fortnite.
True. I mean, it'll be at your disposal. It'll be usable whenever you want it. Instead of having to have a conversation, you know.
Usable sounds crazy. Usable sounds crazy. What do you mean by that?
What if your maiden doesn't want to snuggle, okay? That's why you have the body pillow, okay? Chill out, Eli! Why did your voice get so deep, bro?
Sorry about that.
Let's go!
Oh my gosh, that
B-Ballin
was
going
so
crazy.
tight, so close.
McDonald's Wi-Fi sponsors this. Again, if you have any questions, ask Gatlin in the chat. He has McDonald's Wi-Fi.
That is true. Azu has a body pillow confirmed. Well, you would get one for free if you had Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm more concerned if you
Well,
have one.
you get one for free if you win the tournament.
J-Blade, J-Blade, you know, using B1 units, B-Ballin's strategy to, you know, dive first and get the weapon spawn against him. However, it did not work as well as when, you know, B-Ballin does it, because there must just be some form of skill for it.
I mean, B-Ballin's always been on, so.
Oh my gosh, we saw him do it to him earlier, and he almost landed it. That would have been
would've
crazy. Alright, and the random signature read. Watch. Watch. Okay, never mind. I'm trolling. Nope, he's a random signature. He don't want to do anything punishable fair. Random signature. I told you it was coming. That's all I'm saying. Alright. B-Ballin versus the J-Blade. This is looking heavily in B-Ballin's favor. He is one hit away from wrapping this up. However,
No.
J-Blade could get a gimp. Oh! Oh! Oh, J-Blade.
No.
Oh, and J-Blade getting the reversal! Oh my gosh! There's no way! B-Ballin got hit by Lance ground pound to wrap up the stock. J-Blade does not want to let this go to a bracket reset. It is 1-1 now, ladies and gentlemen.
B-Ballin's on fraud alert.
Why did B-Ballin jump off the stage?
B-Ballin's on fraud alert.
Why did he jump off the stage?
Is Optics there? Yeah, this is Optics over here.
B-Ballin's
Azu gaming? We ain't gaming, we commentating. Azu commentating. That's what you mean, Marker.
3, 2,
sponsored by
I thought you would have taken notes considering you have a marker. Come on now, you silly goose.
He just said he had a marker. He is a marker.
Then use your head. Duh. Dude, and J-Blade is carrying that momentum from last game. Already taking away half of B1 units, B-Ballin's health bar. Sending him off stage. This is where he's been trying to get him. However, he has not quite confirmed anything off of it. Oh, and he gets the ground pound. It was perfect enough. This is Eli? No, Eli's over there. I was told so by Celsior. I mean, Zesty Brawls. You want to pop your head through the thing again, Eli? Yeah, as you can tell from the very deep voice, this is Eli. This is quite an even match. B-Ballin learned from last game that he needs to die first, that way he can get the weapon advantage. Because we can see what happened right there just from having the weapon. He already evened up the health. However, he did non-weapon serve quite to the same effectiveness he did, previously. However, that might be due to the skills of the players now. They're better at getting their weapon, which is making it a lot harder for B-Ballin to, starve it. When I played 25 man, when they added 25 player mode to Brawl.
Make sure to like it.
Oh, and that wraps up the stock of J-Blade. J-Blade out here.
Go.
If he loses this, that puts B-Ballin up 2-1, which means just one game would reset the bracket. However, he might be using B-Ballin's strat against him. Die first intentionally.
He didn't die first. What are you talking about?
We're talking the second to last stock.
He's not gonna lose two stocks on purpose. That's just
Look at this. Now he gets the weapon advantage. So now he gets to pick what weapon he wants. He could even prime the lance. But now he's in charge of weapon starving B-Ballin. Oh, however, he's not as good as B-Ballin at it. However, by doing so, he did confirm that he wasn't getting weapon starved by B-Ballin. So maybe dying there was actually to his benefit.
I'm not
That
Eli,
is something
I'm just
crazy.
Optics. They're actually two different.
This is Eli and Optics.
No, I'm just optics.
Oh, you're just...
Eli and optics is not what you said.
Ah, gotcha.
3 different.
Oh my
Bruh.
gosh. And B-Ballin is starting to cook. However, he was cooking last game as well. One Lance ground pound could literally wrap this up. He might live that.
Nope.
However, he does not.
Be balling like normal.
B-Ballin should lose.
No.
And thanks to our sponsor, McDonald's, we just got note from our boy Coach that his average ping was 160, which is really high. However, McDonald's Wi-Fi allows that to happen. And what's crazy about it is it gives you a good excuse when you lose. So now, instead of saying, I lost to B1 units, I lost to B-Ballin, instead you could say, I lagged. And suddenly, that loss does not matter. I thought Optics is black.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
What? Oh, I do. Well, I guess you'd be mistaken, brother. B-Ballin is up 2-1.
You can't do B-balling like that. Try to ignore this one.
You did your best, Coach. I mean, you are a coach, so we're impressed after your long hiatus that you were able to make it back. Oh my gosh. And J-Blade swapping characters, and it is not paying off. B-Ballin out here trying to reset the bracket. He took his stock so fast now. Oh my golly toodles.
No bias here.
No, I'm cool.
All right, Phil. I know you're rooting for B-Ballin, and it is looking like a total B-Ballin dub right here. J-Blade, you need to adapt.
Oh,
You need to go back to Spear. Go back to spamming helicopter.
Or just accept B-balling the winning.
He does finally get a the stock back, and he does get the weapon choice here and the weapon starve. However, he's so close to losing his stock.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Oh.
B Ballin is just looking to wrap up his stock now, and then he'll have the weapon advantage on J-Blade's last stock, which will be crazy. He's one hit away from a good side air to dying. However, Orb does have a couple other options like that move. Down air.
He didn't. Why didn't he weapons?
B Ballin out here, starting to get his lead chipped away at. However, he's able to do that. He has quite the lead that he's able to, you know, take all these hits as long as he trades them back. Just like that. Oh my gosh, and he's cooking.
B-ballin. Not gonna win this.
What do you mean?
There's still a whole nother series after this.
Doesn't matter.
J-Blade out here just trying to see if he can get any momentum started. He's had a couple reigns of terror. However, he still needs to just gain a fair bit of momentum. Any momentum he's had has been instantly swamped by B Ballin.
Uh-oh, B-ballin better worry.
Oh, no reason for him to worry. He already won. Doesn't matter.
Buffed. No gym for me. I'm too much of a brawl gamer. B Ballin out here
Yeah.
resetting the bracket. There is no way.
All luck, no skill.
That is 3-1 B Ballin over J-Blade. That is closer than the 3-2 J-Blade had before. And that knocks J-Blade down to losers bracket grand finals. And that is a reset, everyone. So whoever wins 3 games from here on out, whoever loses 3 games from here on out will lose. Whoever wins 3 games will win. And J-Blade is going through the scythe characters. He wants to see who is going to work against B Ballin.
That skin's kind of goofy.
It is quite a goofy skin setup. However, that could be intentional. He could be trying to get B Ballin to get distracted at his drip.
I'm gonna.
You need to go use the restroom, right?
I gotta use the restroom.
Alright, Phil is headed off to the restroom on game 1 of this bracket. Oh my gosh, and B Ballin out here cooking. Alright, however, he might have just wanted the weapon priority. Die first so we can pick up the weapons.
I'm back. I had to use the restroom real quick.
Welcome back, Phil.
Thanks for having me, Azu. So, I mean, I was sad to see Coach go, but, you know, he had a great run.
He did have a
He had
great run, and he got ended by B Ballin.
Yeah, B
Who has gotten his revenge.
He's doing great. I mean,
He shut down the helicopter spam.
he's doing great. I mean, I think B Ballin has potential.
B Ballin is showing that he has the momentum to win it all. J-Blade needs to, you know, turn this around somehow. However, he's just not doing it. At this point, he's going to go through all the Scythe characters. Who's next? Volkov or Moonin? So I think he's gone through everyone else other than Fate. Mordex?
Oh, but B Ballin.
Eli is over there.
Yeah,
Eli, do you want to poke your head through the green screen? Oh. Yep, that's Eli.
That's Eli. I'm Phil. F-I-L.
Back in the red shirt so that way you can get you know your commentating powers back.
Yeah, I mean, it was just getting really hot in the black shirt. I had to switch out real
Honestly,
quick.
I feel that. That's why I wore red today. Oh my gosh, B Ballin throwing out random signatures. It's like he's scared of J-Blade. J-Blade doesn't seem to want to die. Oh, and
Yes, he does.
he died. Commentators curse.
Well, as we were saying earlier, I mean, we said that to not bet on B Ballin.
We were wrong. B Ballin is
B Ballin was having
showing
a struggle with his mental. It's back.
It's back.
He's back.
It is back. It's back and better than ever. We have never seen him play this confident before, and it's crazy. It's good to see. He's in winners finals up against J-Blade, who ended up taking the win. He was looking like he was playing with so much pressure on him. However, it's like the losers bracket run, which is just one game, was enough to, you know.
And there it is. B Ballin's gonna take game
B
one.
Ballin took game 1.
Go!
Whoa, I I thought you were rooting for Coach the whole time, Eli.
Seems like Coach. I mean, it seems like Eli does not want Coach's loss to, go for granted.
Oh, hello, Ryuku. I can't pronounce things.
Ryu Kira.
Ryu Kira.
Yeah, Ryu Kira.
Hello, Ryu Kira. Fuck.
Ryu Kira.
Why am I so bad with
Re,
names?
and then you
Re.
say Uwu.
Ulu.
Kira.
Kira.
He just tricked you into saying uwu.
Ryu.
Are you doing okay, Phil? Oh, he's off the scythe. Oh, J-Blade on a Surrey. Oh my gosh, he must want the guitars. I do know B Ballin does have PTSD of this character. He lost his last tournament to a guitar spamming a Surrey player.
I mean, it's better than helicopter spam. Like, let's be honest.
It is that anything is better than helicopter spam in this game.
I mean, you gotta think about it. 3 wins.
3
You
wins.
get that body pillow.
You do get that body pillow.
2 more losses. He's gonna have to watch somebody else take that beloved body pillow, bro. Man, it's not something you want to see.
That's not something you want to see. I can confirm that. Alright.
Dog Zoo in the background.
Dogs, you clutching up as always. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
The start is not great for J-Blade, and he got the weapons you think you would prefer to have in order. You'd normally prefer the guitars first on a Surrey, and he got it quite early. He needs to build up the damage more, though.
Doesn't
but
matter.
He's just gonna die. B Ballin is cooking today. He's got one more match after this. However, this game is far from over.
Ballin. He's ballin'. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. B Ballin's
He must
looking
be
like a plat.
He must be feeling the adrenaline today. We did hear that he did get plat right before stream today, so maybe he's carrying the momentum.
I don't know. I think
he's just a baller.
I think it was Optics told me that they were researching into him to see if he was drinking too much chocolate milk or something like that. But
Oh,
I don't know. With the way that it's still a close match, I think B Ballin's just in his prime right now.
I think he's just peaking right now.
Yeah, I think.
He's showing the fact that he finally hit plat today.
Yeah. So.
J-Blade, with his performance though recently, could be on his way there. Maybe we'll see him get there in the next couple days.
And maybe it's what we were talking about. J-Blade, winning's great and all, but that puts you rusty. You gotta wait for so long.
Exactly. I mean, he finally evened it up. This might be one of the first time he's evened it up later in the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's winning seems so great, but sometimes you gotta lose to get that lower bracket run just to stay fresh.
Just to stay fresh. And now, B Ballin is the professional at doing that.
Yeah.
He's known for dropping his stocks, his second to last stock before the opponent, so that way he can just get the weapon priority. That way he can get not only a weapon himself, but also get another one. And hold the weapon star throughout the whole opponent's stock.
I mean, B Ballin, he's doing some strats I've definitely never thought of. Definitely would never
Exactly.
come up with, but they
And
work.
I think that's why it worked on Coach. Coach, he's past his prime, but honestly, Coach still did a pretty good job fighting him, but it's like, he's not used to this tech.
He really did.
He's not used to the tech.
I mean, at the end of the day, what are you gonna do? You gotta conquer, you gotta fall short, and B Ballin looks like he wants to conquer.
And B Ballin looks like he wants to conquer. However, J-Blade is still giving him a run for his money. We do know Surrey players prefer the sword to kill, and he does have the sword, so maybe he's taking a note from B Ballin's book, and he's gonna wrap up this stock so that way he can get, the weapon priority. Yep. Now he can weapon starve with the sword and take the guitars and deal the damage and weapon starve. So,
Yeah, I mean, that just was a perfect.
however, the problem is he's
He
not weapon
does
starving
have
as
weapon
well as B Balling. It's almost like he's just doing it on accident, where B Balling was doing it intentionally.
Yeah, I mean, he got that perfect chance. Didn't even get a hit on him before he got a weapon. I mean,
Exactly. I mean, to be fair though, there is a good strategy to it, and that prevents B Balling from snowballing on you for being in that situation. So it's almost better for you to lose it, even if you're not taking advantage of it.
Oh, I mean, this is definitely been the closest matchup we've seen yet. I mean,
This is the closest matchup we've seen.
does chat want to see J-Blade win, or do they want to see B Ballin win?
Be balling.
Are you in the chat?
Are you in the chat, bro?
How to be?
And B
Oh, B
Ballin.
Ballin wrapped that up quick. I blinked and he died.
B Ballin.
B Ballin is one game away, and I was wondering if we were gonna see the Mirage again. The Miragi, the helicopter spam. He can't do this with helicopter spam. We had to talk to him about helicopter spamming being what carried him, and he's like, maybe I'll try some other characters for you, but they aren't working. He needs the helicopter spam in order to,
Moderators, can we ban
Get that.
Hulk 2000?
3, 2, 1, brawl.
All right.
Here we go. This could be the last match we
Yeah.
watch today.
Back on the comfort pick of Mirage though, so we can get the helicopter spam.
Well,
So
that's all
we'll
he
see.
needs.
We'll see how that goes. However, I
Don't do it
haven't seen
already.
any helicopters yet. So
Maybe he doesn't need it.
maybe the whole tournament is him proving to us that he doesn't
Oh
need it.
my
But
goodness,
B Ballin is
B-Ballin.
balling. Oh my gosh, B Balling is cooking.
B-Ball took that loss in the upper bracket finals personally. I mean, there's no way.
There's no way he 3-0'd him in the reset. That means he would have 6-1'd him.
6-1, ladies and gentlemen. That is like 5 more.
Oh my gosh,
Wins.
he's balling.
He's
B
balling.
Balling is balling. Oh my gosh.
B-Ballin says, screw game 4, screw game 5. I'm ending it in 3.
And honestly, can you blame him? You give your opponent any room to work with, and they might be able to turn into so much more. And that's what J-Blade did. J-Blade gave B-Ballin room to work with, and B-Ballin has taken it and ran with it.
I mean, J-Blade, he's got to figure something out later. I mean, he's got a 0 to death combo. So, I mean, something's got to go right, and it's just not.
Helicopter spam. Kill him off the top.
Helicopter slam. Maybe we need to see more SIGs out of him, but I don't know. B-Ballin is...
It's almost like he's scared to throw it out because we interviewed him.
I know.
Oh, and that N6 somehow missed. The iframes lasted too long for it.
Some would say we gave him the
Oh!
announcer's
one
first
punch.
interview, but
Oh my gosh, he one-punched. He went, one punch!
one punch,
And boom.
however,
Boxed
the
him out of
damage
this
is
world.
Not looking on J-Sword's. But J-Blade's advantage. But J-Blade,
J-Blade cooking.
you gotta be careful.
Oh!
That's a
He
bad
Ballin
self
reading the
in
dodge
a
in.
bad
Oh my
position.
gosh, he cannot be stopped. He just wanted to refresh.
He-
He just wanted to refresh his stock, so we had more time to, whittle J-Blades down.
Fortunately, B-Ballin wasn't able to weapon star like he wanted to.
No, he was not. But I mean, with a good health lead and a good stock, you don't need to as much as you would if you were, closer in health.
Yes, I absolutely agree, and it's looking like this one maybe going to be Ballin's side, but J-Blade is fighting back
J-Blade
late.
did reverse that one game early on in the set,
Yes, they did.
and you cannot ever count him out. It was all the momentum was on people inside, but then one move.
I mean, you gotta think a
And B-Ballin
reverse
lost.
game right here could lead to a reverse series.
Exactly. If B-Ballin loses all his momentum, oh
But
my gosh,
B-Ballin
is our champion.
Wow.
B-Ballin.
B-Ballin.
B-Ballin. B-Balling 3-0ing J-Blade in the bracket
And
reset.
thanks to Raid Shadow Legends, B-Ballin will be getting a free body pillow.
Now, isn't that amazing? He will have 2 after downloading Raid Shadow Legends.
That is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe for that beautiful performance that Azu gave us today. Everybody, round of applause for Azu. Or not. Okay.
At B1 units.
Well, unfortunately, I have to go. But it's great. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining me, Phil. All right, stay
Thanks for having
tuned
me,
to
Eli.
see the interview with B1 units, also known as B-Ballin. All right, now we're just waiting on B-Ballin to join up. He must be really feeling.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, you cooked, bro.
I know,
B-Ballin.
I brought out the old skin.
You
for the
brought
day
out the
one.
old skin. You are literally the thumbnail. And I know we put noob in the thumbnail, but today you were a legend.
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you.
What do you have to say about your win?
It's too easy, to be honest.
It's too easy.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna win. There's no. I knew I won as soon as he pulled out the Asuri. There's no way.
I mean, the Asuri was kind of keeping up with you at first, but you still
Yeah,
put
but
the
still,
game
yeah.
away. You still put the
Mhm.
game away. And, I mean, was your intent in Winners Final to lose intentionally so you would stay warmed up? Was that the game plan? Or did he
my
actually
game plan-
take a win from you?
He actually played really good in that first set. and my goal was to just intimidate him as much. So when we were in VC, I was just saying that he wasn't gonna take a single game off me when I come back up. That was really my strat.
He did, however, take one game off of you on that
Yes.
Artemis match. What are your thoughts on that one Artemis ground pound coming out of nowhere, ruining all of your momentum?
Honestly, I got pretty tight. I got really bad at first, and then we still had to work through it. We still got the dub. Happy about that.
Still got
Don't
the
matter.
dub. Good to hear. All right, I do have one last question for you. What are your thoughts on helicopter spam? Because it really fooled
Delete
you
that
that
shit.
first game. In that
Delete
first set.
that in the game. Delete it.
But you did manage to seem to stop it in grand finals. He ended up swapping off the Mirage because of how well you played against it. But
Yes.
It does
He
need
had.
to get-
I had the complete download on him. Did you see that one orb string I got on him off stage?
you did like 8 of them.
It was so cool. So
Yeah.
cool.
Honestly, I'm impressed. Nobody thought you could take it over the, helicopter spamming. Honestly, we thought it should have been banned for the tournament. But here it is. A helicopter spammer did not win the Fugaci weekly
Orb
tournament.
won. It took an orb. Orb for the boys.
Orb took it. No land spam or anything. And that is
Yes.
the weekly Fugaci tournament. Thank you for the interview, Blunts. Go enjoy your free body pillow from Raid Shadow Legends, our sponsor
Yes,
today. Do you have
yes,
anything to say
yes.
about Raid Shadow Legends?
I love Raid Shadow Legends. I dream and I think Raid Shadow Legends.
Exactly, and that's why he won this tournament, guys. Simply because of the inspiration from Raid Shadow Legends and that body pillow. Guess what? He might have been maidenless before, but not anymore.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, B Ballin, for the great showing today.
No problem. I appreciate you streaming it. Thank you so much.
No problem, B Ballin. I'll see you next week, brother. For
See
you
you
to
next week,
defend
brother.
your champ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Defend the title. All right. Until next
Peace out.
time. Alrighty, y'all. That was the tournament. Our winner, B Ballin, got his revenge on J-Blade after helicopter spamming on him, forcing J-Blade to second place. But B Ballin manages to get first. And to that is the conclusion of the Fugaci tournament, the weekly tournament. And as of now, B Ballin is Fugaci's greatest. Shout out to J-Blade for trying to win without helicopter spamming. And Coach for, popping off on McDonald's Wi-Fi. Really giving it a name for itself as our sponsor. He was able to blame his loss on lag. And you know what? He did so wonderfully. Guess what? His ping was 159. So guess what? If you guys want to win, but guess what? You don't. You can use McDonald's Wi-Fi as a good excuse. And that's why it's worth $500 a month. So make sure you go order now and get yourself some McDonald's Wi-Fi. Alright, y'all. And from the commentating booth, over here, we have the conclusion of the tournament. The tournament. Yes, the tournament. And to that, we will see you guys next week with Fugaci's second weekly tournament. Peace out, everyone.